hype person isn't here.
Becca stepped away right as we joined in.
Dang it, Becca. Dang it. That's okay.
But I made you laugh, didn't I?
You did. Oh, shit. Was that like the plan? She said she was going to make me laugh.
Big
Inception.
The long con. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Constructed Chaos. It is Wednesday, my dudes, and we are here running our flagship campaign, The Wrath of Zheles. We do this every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and yeah, always like having friends to play along with us. If you're curious about what we're doing at any point, we have all of our old episodes as well as some recaps up on YouTube if you want to check that out. Yeah, I spent a lot of time today prepping for this one. It's gonna be real good.
Oh yeah,
Fun.
Might kill some characters. I got some new dice.
Like Sarnoran, dude.
I got some new dice. I'm not giving these away, unfortunately.
Those are so pretty,
these were my anniversary present from
me,
Morgan over there. So
that's so sweet.
I just I had to give a shout out.
We showed the other ones.
Oh yeah,
Those
there's
are
other
really
ones
cool,
too.
too.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Next week.
I'll find it
They
eventually.
came in early.
There it is.
They're so cool.
I like how readable they are.
Yes.
They're if anyone's curious, they're the stone dice from Norse Foundry. They make some really good stuff over there, and I
That makes
really
sense.
like the
With the
gemstone ones.
Yeah.
runicness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, not much housekeeping today, so we can jump straight into that intro.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I was waiting for you to say. An acrid stench fills the air as the last witherings of poisonous plants dissolve into nothingness before you. Shifting your gaze ahead, the rocky path seems to glisten with moisture and falls into stagnant pools of water in some areas. You recall what you were told about the formation of these tunnels and how they were once ancient waterways, now drained by the kobold slaves of Nyhe Serin. This way had been abandoned as a tunnel into Ulskana, but who knows where it might lead instead. Yeah, we have our hype person now.
What's up? How's everybody doing?
Also, our bot is working again. I have some timers running to give you guys, the rundown on what's going on with the channel, so we don't have to be breaking character all the time. But yeah, we'll wait for good old Sam to get back. They're looking for Becca's iPad. I think that was a whole thing. Oh, they found
got
it.
it.
They found it.
Sam, we're
Meech.
waiting on you
hey,
now.
Cotter. Good to see.
Good to see.
Good to see. Sorry, I was
Good
about
to
to say you
see.
guys, and then I just stopped because I was reading.
Use guys.
My brain just like completely gave up. Oh my gosh. Meech, how are those dice treating you, man? Roll any 20s yet?
No.
No. Sorry, I can't rig those. I can only rig the ones in our Discord, the virtual dice.
Yeah,
Not saying that I do, just I can.
I would never do that.
Alex, how do you spell the city name that we just left?
Nyhe Serin.
Oh,
N-H. How do you spell it? He says it.
His dice are training.
Nyheserin.
wait. Oh.
That's not what he meant, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know.
You still said it wrong.
He meant acrid stench.
Oh my god. I don't know.
Like death and burnt.
Oh yeah, acrid. Yeah, acrid stench.
I don't know.
I liked that. I was like, oh, okay, we got these words happening.
These words.
Big
These words.
Yeah, it was originally going to be acrid smell, and I was like, no, stench.
Stench.
Yeah,
You sounded like my Arabic dad.
stench. I'll take that as a compliment, Cotter. It's funny. I didn't even see. I knew that was Cotter that said that.
Yeah. Well, I think we assumed that Meech didn't have Arabic dad.
Well, we don't know.
And out of the
Meech,
people
I've
in the
never met your
chat,
dad.
It would probably be Cotter.
All right. Everybody settled in? Everybody good to go?
We are
Settled.
golden, pony
I'm
boy.
settled.
All right. So as
Golden.
comfortable as you all are now, your player characters are not
We uncomfortable.
not necessarily comfortable. It's been a long several hours moving through the city, and you now find yourselves alone, finally, with only underground tunnel ahead of you and liquid pooling up on the floors, dead plants and dead brains on the ground.
Dead brains.
Dead brains.
What would you like to do?
Yes. Okay, so we have healed somewhat. That's like one of the things I got healed by Cheryl,
Yes.
right?
Do we know anything about these little brainy boys?
They're dead.
Make a.
They
I'll let you
ate-
choose either Arcana or History because it actually would not be nature.
Ooh.
Ooh, could I do history?
Ask me. Well,
Did we short rest or did I just heal
it was,
and then we?
it was
that's
Ren
where
that
we're
was
at?
asking.
Healed.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was 22.
Nice.
Was that a
Good
natural
job.
20?
That was a natural 20.
Out of curiosity, which
natural 20s?
Natural 20.
which check did you pick?
It doesn't matter.
What?
I mean, it kind of matters.
It's the same
based on
number
my
for him, I
description.
think.
I know. Oh,
Yeah, it's the same. It's +2 on both. I would
Okay.
have probably gone with history though, if that matters for you.
okay. You know that history tells of a specific type of being that's otherworldly, that's come from the outer reaches of the planar universe that you call home. It has been a long time since anyone has seen something like this in the flesh. And you only know of it through old stories passed down via oral tradition, whether they're like nightmarish bedtime stories or just old spooky stories you tell around the campfire.
Some
during
stories
your
some
short
sailors
rests.
some sailors would tell each other.
You know that these creatures thrive on the thoughts of others, and that they literally can suck the intelligence out of you, leaving you a lifeless corpse, unable to move on its own.
Rude.
Do I know anything further? Like, I physically say I know it, but I'm assuming Ren doesn't know the further implication of these things from the history check.
Yeah, so I mean, with like I said, you know that these usually come along with other terrors. You might guess that because these are from what you've heard called the Far Realm, there could be any other manner of monstrosities that may appear with them, such as mind flayers or the like.
Got it.
I was waving at Matmu. I was just trying to do it when you weren't looking.
Okay. I'll share the same. So these things are, I think, an omen of something worse here, if I'm being honest.
You think so,
Yeah,
Alright.
if the brain on legs wasn't a
huh? Yeah, right. A dead giveaway. It's getting worse.
wasn't a dead giveaway. Yeah.
All right, so, I mean, I feel like we shouldn't be here because these followed us for quite a while, and do we think there could be more coming? I think.
Well, the plants followed us, right? Not the brains.
The plants followed you. You stumbled upon the brains.
Why don't you look
doesn't
around
really
and see
give
if
me
there's
much
anything else
more-
around here?
Comfort.
Look
Anything
around
else
the area.
here? All right, yeah. I'll do that. Can I like look around this area?
Yeah. Make a
and-
perception check for me.
I know my strengths.
I'm just imagining like somebody like in a group like
walking over to somebody else and being like, "Hey, look around."
You look
for
at
me."
this.
Can you make sure we're not alone, please?
It was a 12.
Okay.
The guy says, "No, I can't."
Looking around, you don't see
No.
much beyond the water kind of pooling up in little puddles, and again, you recall that these tunnels that you're traveling through used to be ancient waterways that have recently been drained by the kobold slaves of Nyhe Serin, and so as you cast your gaze out a bit further, you see some stagnant pools of water that are not just puddles, but almost small ponds or rivers. They're not flowing, they're just sitting there stagnant, and you get the feeling like it was fairly recent that these tunnels were drained, because otherwise the water might not be there anymore.
Sonoran, I got some empty vials. Do you
Yeah.
want to take some of this stuff with you?
Of course I do.
All right.
Would love to, yeah.
Here, you can have 3 of them. You can use them how you need. That's all
Okay,
I
great.
have.
You should have empty vials.
I have 3 empty vials.
I will
They
start
work.
collecting random bits of that.
Of what specifically?
Just like I guess
Brains.
some of the brain matter and like its blood,
Okay.
and then all
you
the bones
try-
throw them in a bag. What?
You try to push in some of the brain matter into one of these small vials,
Squish it
and
in
as
there.
you do, it kind of makes a
It's like
Sound.
Is Jack? Did y'all make that in elementary?
Yes.
In Ascension Parish.
The
thing?
little.
It's not an
No,
Ascension
Yeah,
Parish
it
thing.
makes you it would like fart when you put your finger in it.
Everybody loves that fart slime.
We always called it gack. I don't know where that term came from, but
I think that's
I don't know.
Ascension Parish.
probably is Ascension Parish.
So,
Once you
yeah.
got the vial
Yep.
filled up,
I'm not
and
gonna
the
do
air
two
all
more of
squeezed
that.
out. Yeah.
That's Sarnoran is too precious for that.
Brain energy
Okay.
jar, baby.
Too precious.
Yes. All right. Thank you for that. I will put that away somewhere in my, I don't know.
On your person.
Baggy.
Yeah.
My pocket.
I might have.
Get
I got my test tube pockets or something.
on the insides of your jacket.
I got some
On my
goods.
doctor's coat, like.
I got some good
I
brains.
got brains and I got bones.
You see
That's
Sarnoran kind
exactly
of
what
flip
I'm gonna
open his jacket and slip in a vial of
Brains.
brain matter right next to the vial of Arsenoe's blood. That,
He almost has enough for a full person now.
yeah.
I
All he needs is a heart.
Soon.
Cheryl.
No.
What?
No.
He said he just needs a heart, and I said Cheryl because he's the heart on our Discord.
Kalima. Yeah. How's everyone looking? How are we feeling?
I'm feeling a bit dirty.
I'm great.
I'm pretty dirty.
Cute. I got two
Health.
cute little.
I'm health
Could you help
wise.
me out?
I need a bath
Could you
and a bed.
prestige me?
Could you
so-
prestige me?
I don't know what it's called.
now level one.
Prestidigitate.
Can
Prestidigitate.
you prestige me?
Well, yeah, Arseno doesn't know that.
I know it was just.
I just
silly.
told you.
Prestidigitation. I haven't said that word before.
Did you not learn how to
Prestidigitation.
read where you came
But
from?
when you, but did
What is there to read? You're saying it to me. How can I read the thing you're saying to me?
Have you never read the word prestidigitation before?
I have not.
That's
It
hilarious.
seems.
I like that Arseno has a Texas accent only when she says that one word.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
I need some prestige up in here.
Up in here. Alex, were we informed by our friend how long it would take to make it to the surface through this tunnel?
I don't think so.
No, she didn't inform you of that specifically, but she did mention that the Deep Gnome City she told you about would be likely a day's travel, depending on your pace.
And they would still be underground.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
deep gnomes, yeah.
So we should get out of
Context
this
clues.
area. We should also put on our cold clothes because it's about to be very cold outside.
Oh, I've got those. I'll pull them out of the bag of holding.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we may not need those until we reach the city, because
Yeah.
once we hit the
y'all are
city,
still
then
underground.
we got it. Then we get to the surface.
We also
fancy.
still have the cloaker in the bag of
What?
holding.
yes, I'm aware. I've been keeping that in mind.
We have
In
what?
case we needed
what's
to
in the bag of
use it.
holding?
The what?
The cloaker.
What's the cloaker?
That thing y'all killed right whenever y'all got into the underground.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
kind of like pull it out like just a
Is it
little bit like
rotten?
this. Yeah, and how does it smell?
Uh,
Is there oxygen in there? There's no oxygen, right?
Yeah,
There's
no, no
So
oxygen.
it shouldn't stink, right?
It shouldn't decay. It decays
mean-
very slowly, I think, is what the
Yeah,
It's not oxidizing, right?
yeah. It
Yeah.
should. It's. You can tell it's been.
D&D physics.
It's been
I want
dead
to smell
for some
check it.
time,
I want to
but
see.
it's-
I want to see how bad it is.
Oh my god! Make a Constitution saving throw.
You vomit in the
You're
bag.
giving our nephew some weird things.
Do I have advantage because it's smell related?
You have disadvantage because it's smell related.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So it was above a 20 and then a 7.
As as Ren is holding the bag open, you saunter over with your elephant truck and just instinctively like take a couple of sniffs. And as soon as you do, thank goodness you're standing away from the bag of holding, because your nose is over there, but your mouth is right here, and you just vomit straight down.
Okay.
Seems fine. It's probably fresh.
Oh,
I'll
God.
just put. Sorry about that.
Good
I'm gonna
lord,
press
man.
it to
Yeah,
detect,
can you? Oh god.
Cheryl and clean him up.
What do you eat?
Sheriff's going to open his mouth as she presses it just to try and clean out
I'm gonna
his
brush your
mouth.
teeth.
Why is it different colors? Gross. Ugh.
I don't know. I figured we could use it. It seemed magical.
I know that's fine. Whoa. Jeez.
I mean, it's been dead for like 3 days.
Not even 3 days. Like, we've only slept here once,
Twice, I think.
twice.
So like day
I think,
3.
I think it attacked
Alright.
us in the middle of the first
It would be about
night,
2.5 days.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry, Sam.
I cannot stop yawning.
Wake up.
So we're walking.
Wake me up.
Are y'all?
I guess so. I don't know if
Yeah,
anybody
let's
else has
go
anything
to
else
the.
they want to do.
How long has it been
We-
since we've slept again?
So let's see.
Been a while.
Yeah, it's been about 10 hours since y'all had a full rest, so you can't take a long rest yet.
Okay. Yeah, then let's truck on.
Okay.
How's my eyesight?
Poor. You're an
Yeah,
elephant.
your
Your knees are
dark
backwards
vision
too.
would be fading.
Yep. You're
Okay.
gonna be blind.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm gonna put my trunk on whoever's in front of me and just.
I don't have any
As it
spell
goes away.
slots, so.
Gotcha. So you all continue moving forward. There is more or less just one way forward. There are small tunnels that offshoot from the main one, but it's easy enough for you all to tell which way is correct. These offshoots go up and sideways. They're too small for people to fit through, even a kobold. And some are still filled with water, the ones that trail downwards at least. You spend the better part of what you would imagine is a day traveling, with no sign of any life. The scenery doesn't change much, and it actually gets a little bit darker because the
Well, it doesn't get darker for Cheryl.
yeah,
It can't.
it gets a bit darker for the rest of you because the bioluminescent fungi that have been sort of lighting your path thus far in your journey in the Underdark are not so present down here. You gather that this is because, again, these waterways were only recently drained, and so such life has not had time to take hold in whatever short amount of time that has been. So, you travel for about 12 hours, and you begin to hear the sound of drips falling from stalactites on the ceiling and hitting puddles on the ground begins to exchange for the sound of actual rushing water in the distance.
So it sounds like there's like a river or something coming up.
Might be.
Is it like waterfall-y or rivery?
Make a perception check.
No,
One.
your strength.
Wait, can I
not
might be
them.
able to help with that.
Sounds like straight white noise.
I want to see if I can smell like I did with the water in the other cave that we were in.
No.
As he does that, I'll pull the thing out. No, I'm kidding.
All right, you can roll perception with advantage. This will be the last perception check for this thing.
That is 14.
Okay.
I need to clip my nails because all I want to do is tap.
You do pick up the moisture in the air, but that much hasn't changed a whole lot in your time wandering down here. But very faintly, you do pick up another scent. It's the scent of old stone that hasn't been disturbed in ages. The dust off of it gives off a particular smell that you're only barely accustomed to
Does it
picking
smell
up.
like whetstone?
Whetstone's like a thing.
No, but like stone that is
No, not
wet.
WH.
Yeah.
Stone that is wet.
Wet.
I don't think.
Ooh, thanks, Jude.
Oh,
Dang.
It makes sound.
thank you for the subs.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. I was just thanking you.
No, I think it's because I'm connected to Alex's
Jesus
computer this
Christ.
time, so I don't get an echo from myself. And I just heard like, "Bring!" And I was like, "What's happening?"
Apparently, apparently there was an issue there. Sorry for the spam.
Well, it's
From the
showing
bot.
all the different ones he did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that seems to still be working somehow.
Yeah.
We'll see. Thank you,
Thanks,
Jude.
Jude.
It's
It's
what I
gonna
mean to
crash.
say.
Hey, Jude.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to crash again.
Thank you.
The smell that you're able to pick up is not quite so nuanced as to tell if it is whetstone or not. Especially not with the 14.
But being that I can hear the water, I would assume that the stone is wet.
You can assume that. Sure.
I don't know why it matters. I was
Are you trying to confirm that there's water or that the stones are wet at this point?
I don't know. I don't know.
There are some wet rocks, there are
don't
some
know.
old rocks, and there
I
are
forget
some
why we're
rock
doing
rocks.
this now.
No.
Just the same as we forget why we're traveling here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just wandering.
I can also say that based on the sound, you would guess that whatever is creating the sound is only a good 200 or 300 feet ahead of you at this point.
Whoa. Let's go take a bath.
Maybe it's somebody peeing.
That's
Nope.
a lot of pee.
With your natural one, maybe. Yeah,
Maybe
could
so.
be that.
It's God peeing.
Gosh. Maybe it's magic
All of them.
pee.
All
You
of
have
the
no
gods.
idea how accurate that is.
Oh God, Alex.
No, I'm joking.
No, what have you done?
It's like, did they check my notes?
What?
I did go in your office earlier and your notes were pulled up and I was like, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him.
They're very detailed today. I have a
did
lot
not
of stuff
read them.
planned.
But I wanted to.
Well,
Okay,
we're never
I
going to get
would
past
like
this river,
to-
so throw them out.
Yeah.
Waterfall.
I'm going to go forward.
Maybe.
I'm walking
Okay.
with you.
All right.
Yeah.
So you begin to move forward, and as you make a final turn around what is the last curve in this tunnel, you notice that it actually opens up to a much larger space, one that you would imagine was not part of the waterway previously. You look out ahead of you, and I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to know how much you see.
I want to know how much I see too.
I want to know
18 I sees.
how much you see.
18, I see.
You see 18, yes. So
Everywhere. Circles.
this hole that you're now standing in, drops about 100 feet to a lake of water below you. Oddly enough, as you extend your vision into the distance, you see several man-made structures poking out of the water.
Does it look something like this?
It does, but I won't show that yet.
There you go.
Do it look like boats?
like tunnels, like in Mario. We've been playing a lot of Mario.
It's
Secret tunnel.
it literally looks like
Dun, dun, dun.
tall buildings just kind of sticking up out of the water every so often.
It's
Does it look like these buildings?
Stop! I'm gonna cry. I
Built
wish I
on
could
the
visit
water?
Atlantis.
Or were they like
Why are you crying?
flooded?
I just love that movie.
So
Surprise of
as you
everything.
begin to think like maybe these structures were made to exist on the water, you begin to with your 18 perception examine the area where one of the closest buildings meets the water, and you notice that the water's actually about halfway up a story.
Oh, so they were like flooded.
And you can see that the water is quite deep
Even
here. It
worse.
extends way further down, and as you try and get a glimpse as to how far down the water goes, you actually begin to notice there are several barrels and wood items, like a upside down table floating in the water. You begin to gather that this area was somewhat recently flooded.
Oh, that is sad. But, oh no, I'm struggling here. So, this is really upsetting. But
This is really upsetting.
I'm trying really hard to get back into character
sorry,
because
it was just silly.
I just want to dive down in right now and go find all the gold that I imagine is there.
You think there's gold there?
I really do. I mean, no. Sorry. I'm not sure what to
What?
think right now.
What?
I feel like
You're not making sense.
I'm not.
I have a question.
Okay.
So, looking at this, you said that we could tell that it was recently flooded. Is there any way we can tell where the water came from? Like, does it look like it traveled down a tunnel?
The
Or
waterfall?
came from a hole?
So, looking around, you can see that there is there are a couple of areas where the water actually falls over a cliff, where this particular. So it's basically the sound that you're hearing, the rushing water, is the water rushing over the side of a cliff that this is already perched on. And as you begin to scan the wall to see where this water came from, you see that there are no other openings further up. And as you are scanning, you turn around and realize that this waterway that you're standing in is likely where all this water came from.
Got it. And that's probably why there was stagnant water in the back where we just came from.
Yes.
Because that was like kind of like deeper.
The water came from the tunnel that you're standing in.
The water was
We
redirected
are in
into
a-
the city.
But the city is above me?
The city
No.
is 100 feet below you.
Below me?
Yes.
That's where I was confused.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah. So we've been slowly traveling like up like an incline.
Yep. I thought that we came to a city and it was like up here.
Oh God. Yeah.
And I was like, wherever went backwards?
Yes.
I was very confused. Okay, I understand. So we're walking with a river right now that looks like it flowed to the end of a
Yeah.
cliff.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, I am back on track.
Okay. So Alex,
There's
does it
not so
look
much
like
a river there
there's-
anymore, but there are remnants of puddles
Right.
where, yeah.
And it all flowed into this
Yeah.
city.
So so where we were just a little bit ago when Will was getting the brains, there was also
Yeah.
stagnant water. And so
Correct.
that's likely what had happened is this was the waterway, and as the water stopped flowing so much, there's just stagnant water now.
Exactly. You know that the tunnels were originally being made to try and get into Ulskana because they couldn't dig below a certain point. So what they did instead basically was have these kobold slaves dig or reroute these waterways into different areas so that they could use the naturally forming
Got it.
Yeah.
caverns to get into Ulskana.
Does the architecture here look gnomish?
That is an excellent question. Make an investigation check.
Make a gnome check.
Nope.
That's a rock.
That's a 1. So
Dude, stop rolling that
Stop
dice.
using that one.
that's in that 20 die. It's just very things I'm good at. It'll roll good on. Things I'm not.
It looks like gnomes could have made this, sure.
Cool.
Sure. Alex, then does it look like there's a way that we can see to either go around this flooded structure, or does it look like we'll have to swim across it to get to another exit?
So again, looking out, the water begins about 100 feet below you.
Okay, thank you.
And you can
Sorry.
see varying debris kind of floating within the water, but to actually get, by your best estimation, further into the cavern system or out of the Underdark, you would definitely need to go towards whatever this city was.
Okay, so we got to go down and then out.
Right.
So, does anyone else have?
How long have we been traveling?
We've been traveling a little while.
12 hours. I would be willing to give
This
you
is
guys a long rest at
This
this
is
point
it.
if you want to, but
This is
Okay.
that city.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's what I would assume.
I don't
think so.
imagine there's
think-
not a whole lot of cities down here.
And it's
No,
about
but
the
we're-
same
but
distance
that-
that they said that we would be.
Maybe I'm confused. Are y'all talking about the city that we're looking for, the one that has been hidden
No.
forever?
No, this
Okay.
is
All right,
this is
sorry.
the Deep Gnome City, or was.
So wait, we
They
are
like-
talking about the same thing.
No. I think you. So our friend from the Drow City said that there's a Deep Gnome City along this path.
Oh, okay.
And that's
But
what we're
there's
talking
another-
about.
Way.
There's Mistkeep, which
Is not
is not what we're
found.
going towards, but that,
No.
is that what you're
we
talking
don't
about?
know.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the place that we have to get through the cold to get to, which is a gnome city, right?
No.
yeah, y'all don't have to go through the
Huh?
cold to get to the Deep Gnome City.
The Deep Gnome City is underground,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
it's
then I have
on
a
the
question.
way out of the tunnels.
Yeah.
So
then-
I can actually, if you guys, I don't know if you have the stream pulled up, but I do have an updated map if you guys kind of want a point of reference of where you are.
Then why did we buy cold gear?
Because once we get out, we need it.
Yeah, we have to climb to the top.
I thought that we had to get through the cold. At some point, there was something about a great storm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
at Mount Vernon.
Okay.
This
That's what
city
I'm talking
is
about.
on the way to
We're not
Mount
there yet.
Vernon.
Got it.
Still
okay.
underground.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought that was the city y'all were talking about, but
So-
that was
So
the
if
city I was talking
if you've
about.
got the stream pulled up, I've got the
Yeah.
map pulled
yeah,
up
could
there.
we
Yeah.
assume?
You can see where Nyhe Serin is, and then Zorbris is where
You're headed.
What you're currently looking at right now.
So yeah, Zorbis is where we're at right now,
Yes.
Okay.
Mount Vernon.
and we said that
It's-
this does not look like a gnome city, or it does.
He could. We don't
Sam
know.
Could,
checked,
okay.
but couldn't tell.
Okay. Well, being that I am a gnome, could I take a look?
I will get. I'll give one more investigation check.
Can I roll the big boy?
Sure.
The big boy.
Big boy is rigged.
No, big boy is my friend. That's not for you.
What is it? Investigation?
Yeah.
9.
Combined with your limited knowledge of gnomish architecture, you're able to discern that gnomes could live here and could have constructed this, but it's very different from the type of structure you're used to gnomes creating. You are not a deep gnome, in fact,
Right.
and so you would guess that this is probably the gnomish city.
Okay.
All right. So do you? Let's find a place to rest over here.
It's the only way in is a 100-foot drop, right?
Yeah.
Appears to be, yes.
There's no like bridge or anything.
Or slope.
Yeah.
None that you guys have seen. No.
Okay. Can we take a quick pause? I hate to be really annoying, but I think Sam and Becca's gain is too high. I can hear everything.
Okay.
So maybe can you guys turn your little gain knob down just a little bit?
Yeah, the 2 gain knobs. Turn it.
'Cause,
Split
like,
the difference,
can
I
hear,
guess,
like,
from what we
Sam's
changed.
Foot touching stuff. Yeah, like I can hear everything.
Okay.
No, just like the B, like. Is it still
Yeah,
up?
yeah, that's better. Whatever y'all did was better. Okay, sorry.
Can Will talk for a second?
What's up? How you doing?
Yeah. See, now they're way too low, Morgan.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Turn it back up.
We can, but we were far away from our mics. Is this better, Alex?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's good.
There we go.
Yeah,
Thank you. Sorry, babe.
that's okay.
Maybe have to deal with that.
No, that's okay. I just didn't know if we could like split it, but if not, it's fine.
No, I can't. I can't change that.
I meant split the difference from what they were and what they are now, but
Oh.
it's fine. We're
Okay.
good. Yep.
So you guys are trying to take a long rest, you said?
Can I want to take my blade out and turn it into a greatsword
Okay.
and chuck it as hard as I can into the water and see if I can determine like how deep that is.
Okay. As you hurl your long sword into the water below, it strikes with an almighty splash. Water sprays around it. And are you, I guess you would be limited to how far you can see it go down?
Yeah, just like sight and whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to determine like is it hitting immediately or is there
you
some
notice
give
that
under it?
you lose sight of your blade as it goes into the water. You are able to keep track of it for what you feel like is probably 20, 30 feet or so, but then it keeps going.
Okay. And I'll flip it back.
Okay.
Make it small again and then shove it away. We might be able to survive a fall into there.
You think so?
Well, I mean, if we can
Well,
survive the
so,
fall,
I mean,
there's not
so-
ground right under it.
So I could fly us up and down, up and down, up and down, and actually kind of just like fly a little bit down, drop y'all like 30 feet, fly back up, grab the other person, drop you 30 feet.
After we sleep, I can also make us walk. At least I can make all of us walk across the water.
Make us walk.
Be
Maybe
able to
don't-
walk on the water.
Cool.
That's really cool, actually.
That is super
Let's do it.
Don't do it before we jump, though. That sounds like a bad idea.
So it's technically. So I'm reading the spell. Reading the spell. You can still be submerged. It's just once you're submerged, you come to the surface at a rate of 60 feet a second.
Okay.
Dude.
So you
that
like
is some
someone can
biz.
still force you under, and I'm assuming if you jumped, you wouldn't just like splat on the top of the water.
Yeah, you wouldn't
would
shatter your
submerge
ankles.
and then just like spring back up.
Yeah.
To be fair,
and
100
for, and
feet
for
into
reference, you can still take fall damage going into water. as well.
Yeah.
no,
So I'm
I'm
assuming you
aware.
would take
Yeah,
the
that's
normal
what I
fall
was
damage. You
saying,
just wouldn't
is
take
that-
extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like I could fly us down, drop us about 30 or so feet, because like with regular person knowledge, if you drop 100, like you break a lot of bones doing that on water.
Yeah,
All the
probably so.
bones. And then
Yeah.
I could
Carnorn's
also,
gonna collect them.
Part the Red Sea, so to speak, for 300 feet.
Oh, what's the Red Sea?
It's a religious thing.
You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it. It's an
It
inside
must,
joke.
it must
You
just
wouldn't
be
get
from
it.
my sect.
from your
I guess.
I'm
homeland.
gonna make a religion check.
Cheryl's nose starts bleeding. Broken the fourth wall. But yeah,
So
no,
we're-
like so out of character, I can two separate things. I can ritual cast and regular cast water walk for an hour per person.
Ooh.
And then I can also do, for my only 4th level spell during the day, control water, which allows me to flood, part water, redirect flow, whirlpool, or something else, as long as for the range or area of 300 feet. Either one, depending on which one of those things I choose.
That's really exciting.
So
I mean, if she can
those are
fly, I
options in the
can.
morning.
She can fly. I can get 2 people down.
I can just dive off the cliff and swim.
Sure.
You go take some damage
No,
though.
no, no,
Taffy's good at
no,
that.
No.
You're gonna break your neck and
No.
die.
No, we're not going to
Not
do
if I
that.
go like this.
No, you still,
Yeah, you
you're
still
gonna
will.
hurt a lot.
Break your arms first.
Well, then, okay, but there's high dives. People do that in college.
Yeah, it's not 100 feet though. It's not. It used to be a diver. Please stop.
I'm joking. I know. I can't even
I will
dive off the end of a
absolutely.
pool.
I will dive down at like super far and grab Taffy and just slap her too if she tries to do that.
I mean, I think we can all get us down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop on somebody's back.
She'll take a whack damage instead of fall damage.
So we're sleeping
Okay.
around the hole.
Whack.
There's no like water pulling
so-
us in or anything like that, right? Like it's not like
No.
slippery up here. Okay.
I would
No.
ask someone who can
Rock
see
sweat.
what paths there are to us that aren't like the cliff down.
None.
Well, like where we came from, obviously. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
if there's
It's-
any other ones.
It's basically
it
where
looks
you
like there
came
are.
from, and on your way to this location, you all did see like various small offshoots that were very obviously not the right path, but you gather that these might have been used to drain some of the water, as you know, kobolds were not digging holes while under the surface. You know.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith
Okay.
wherever the path of a person might be able to come from in the middle,
Okay.
and now there is just a guardian there that exists until he does 60 damage or he
Nice.
is dispelled.
What does he
Okay.
look like?
It's another Cheryl.
he's got a sickle in one hand and
Got a pickle?
and a sickle.
He's a pickle.
A popsicle.
tickle. No. He's got a sickle in one hand
hate
and a shield in the other hand.
And a hammer in the other hand.
Oh well.
A shield.
Sorry.
What? For real talk, what's a sickle?
It's like a curved blade.
It's like a little.
Like the Grim Reaper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly that.
I know the Grim Reaper because I killed too many Sims.
Oh
I would always
So
come to you.
not
I just
not
learned
quite
about that
the Grim
today.
Reaper. The Grim Reaper
That's
has
a
a
scythe.
scythe. Think of a circle with half of it cut off, and that's the blade. It's
And there's a
just like a
handle on it.
semicircle with a handle.
It's really good. I mean, you didn't
Handle.
watch the show, but they used it a lot in.
It's used for cutting wheat.
What is it? The show that we all watched that
Wheat.
Morgan
Farming.
hates.
What?
The show that we all watched that Morgan hates. I can't remember what it's called now.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Yeah, they
That's
used it
the
in that.
one.
Got it. I just Googled it. Now I see it.
Throne of Games. Yep.
Throne of
Thank
Games.
you
Thank
for the
Jude.
Google
Yes,
search.
Thank you, Jude. Thank you. Helping me be an idiot. Thank
So-
you.
Getting derailed by the sickles.
Yes, and I did hate Game of Thrones.
You all are taking your long rest now.
Yes.
Yes.
Is anybody staying up for watch?
No.
Yes. Yes.
So
I have no spell
I'll
slots. I
stay
can't do
on.
anything.
for reference, also that guardian will just, if anything comes within 10 feet of it that's hostile to us, they have to make a dex save. Otherwise, and this thing is gonna
Blast
attack
them.
it. It's gonna try to attack
It's gonna
it.
kill us.
It's gonna just do 20 damage to whatever it is if they fail the dex save.
I'm gonna stay up, Alex, at least for for a while. But I'm gonna do a short. Like my first hour is gonna be a short rest.
Okay.
So just chilling. Because I get my key points when I do that.
You're not gonna be able to do that. You have to wait an extra hour after us all.
Copy that.
What?
Wouldn't you have to wait a whole hour after?
No,
Yes, you
a
would.
short rest. You're just chilling, right?
Yeah, but you can't short rest and a lot. You can't like nestle them. It's not like Russian nesting dolls.
You gotta pick one or the other.
You can either short rest or you can long rest.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't understand the
Yeah,
Russian
the
nesting
analogy was
doll.
not helping.
I was
there.
like, it makes
I
sense
got it.
now, but
8
at
short
first I was like,
rests in the
why are
time
you-
of a long rest?
That's what you do if you're a warlock.
okay, so never mind. I won't do that. Shoot. Okay, so wait, none of us are resting.
We're all
I
long
mean, none of us are
We're all long resting.
or watching.
Gee.
I'm
I did my
watching.
part because I can't see, and that's what the guardian
did
is.
And I can't make him see and because I have no spell slots.
I'll stay up. First watch.
First watch.
Why are you looking at me like that?
First watch.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Blink your eyes.
Okay. So Rin's staying up for first watch.
I am too.
Okay, you are. All right. Either both of you roll perception checks, or one of you with advantage.
Please, yes, thank you.
I'm helping.
I know.
That's really bad.
Glad.
That's better than like most of mine, though. Is the thing.
It's a 13.
Dice.
With advantage?
With
Yep.
advantage, the first one was a natural
Oh,
one.
boy.
No, Vex.
Hey, Cotter, are you still watching?
Oh no!
Oops.
I don't
Okay.
have my character prepared, so if, no.
You'll just come
Okay.
back next episode then.
Nope.
Oh no!
So, everyone is resting peacefully. The sound of the water falling over the cliff in the distance is actually quite soothing once you get used to it. The white noise actually puts you to sleep quite quickly. Or maybe it was just the fact that you guys did a lot of stuff in the last 24 hours. Your rest is very well deserved. Rin and Arsenaway, you both are staying up, bathed in the light of the spirit that is also standing guard over the rest of the resting party. And about 2 hours goes by when suddenly
Yep.
a shift in motion shocks you alert. You look ahead and you see the giant spirit that Cheryl left out actually shift in motion and bring its sickle across field of view. You see a shattering of light, and you hear something hit the ground.
It's definitely that spider, isn't it?
You better go investigate.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna shake the other three awake.
What?
What do you mean what? And just say, hey, potential problem.
What's
Could I-
that?
Hang on. Go see what it is.
All right. I'm gonna go over there and investigate.
Okay.
Crossbow. Sorry.
Yeah, you're like ready in action. What specifically will be the trigger?
Her signal. If she gets hit, or if she's like,
Okay.
Eldritch Blast coming.
Arsenaway, make a investigation check as you round a corner, and the light of this spirit helps illuminate the scene.
Did I get any spell slots back?
You did not. You guys did not finish a full rest.
Didn't know if maybe you would give me like one.
No.
Because I slept a little bit.
No.
Too
14
tired, though.
total.
It's not hard to see as you round the corner. The outline of a humanoid body lie on the ground in front of the enormous spirit that Cheryl left up to protect you all.
Is it Milvy?
Getting closer and seeing that this body is now lifeless, not moving,
Dang, Cheryl.
you pick up a tinge of white in the dark and see that this humanoid is a snow elf, but not the one that you might have expected to see down here. You see this snow elf under his dark robes
Did we just kill Cotter's character?
A child.
is clothed in the attire that you would associate with the quarry.
Oh no!
They have to be hostile towards us, Alex. It won't attack anyone. It's just anyone who's hostile towards us.
It doesn't know. How does it know?
Because of my
did.
deity divines it. Whether
Wait,
or
is
not
someone
the
coming online?
creature is hostile to us. That's what it says.
It divines if it is hostile towards you.
Towards me
Divines.
specifically, yes. Yeah.
Do we have a guest?
No.
Is that what's
Not
going on?
anymore.
So
killed
in
them.
theory, Alex, if they didn't know we were there, they're not hostile towards us. So it's, you know what I mean? You can totally rule it, but the wording on it is that it is a creature that is hostile towards us.
I've never
He's
worked
already
with this,
dead,
so
so-
we can back this up. We'll
You
back
were
this
so
up.
ready to kill that character.
Well, I was gonna go over and cast healing hands on them.
Yeah, I mean, we can just try to save it, right?
Let's say
Could
that
I try that?
Yeah, go ahead and try that.
All right. Good
job, Cheryl.
They restored 7 hit points.
Didn't you use
Okay.
it?
No, I hadn't used it already.
You hurriedly, seeing that this is a friend and not a foe, extend your hands, and an amber light
Whoops.
washes over them as they slowly blink awake. You recognize that this is not a Shar, but it is someone from the quarry.
Okay, it's not a Shar.
Someone that
Oh,
you
shit.
recognize.
Sunaway, what's up?
Did they come from behind us?
It's a friend. It's a friend. And I don't say that loudly. I just kind of like whisper, yell, kind of it. So I'm like,
You can go to sleep. To the 3 of them.
What the hell was
I'm
that?
so sorry. I mean, the spirit that Cheryl left up probably thought you were dangerous, but I can tell you're from the quarry.
I am. I've traveled
Are
a
you
great
lost?
distance to find you. I was sent by the new captain, Ashar.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for coming. Here, I'm gonna give them some water. It's not gonna help really much, but
Thank you. It's been too long since I've had a moment to sit.
I really
ran
thought
as
we
fast
killed
as
a
I
Shar
could.
for a second.
without being seen. He chugs the whole thing.
Asshole.
As he wipes his lip, he says, "Quite a mess was left back there."
He came from behind us.
He did.
yeah, quite a mess. Yeah.
I suppose it's best to get down to business. No telling if I can make my way back, but I was sent to give you word that news of your arrival and passing through the quarry has reached Inniset.
Oh, bloody hell.
They've sent someone, we're not sure who yet, in pursuit. Ishar sent me on ahead before they arrived to let you know, since, well, being the commander, he cannot make an enemy of Inniset. We'd all be doomed.
I do understand, but gosh, there's so much at play here. If you could let Ashawn know, he may need to follow up with something else. I really don't know what to do. I'm gonna say my full name, but I'm not gonna say it to everyone
Wait,
yet.
no, we have to hear it. If
Are we
we're
still-
talking,
don't have
we're
to hear
it.
Are we still
I'm gonna-
awake?
Cheryl,
No,
Cheryl's
y'all
already
are-
gone back to sleep.
I already
if,
told
yeah,
I told y'all it's a
us it was
friend.
good.
Y'all are fine.
Okay.
I'm staying. I'm not over there. I'm staying back near the party, looking the other way, making sure. Well, kind of doing both, making sure there's nothing coming from the other side.
Okay.
If she's got that side handled.
My name is Asinue of the land of Binara. I'm actually tasked and divine right to be the next oracle, and part of this whole journey is part of my trying to do something good. And the problem is that there was a lot of darkness and evil that was happening long before we made our way to Inniset, but Inniset also is filled with injustice. Now, I understand the quarry can't really operate in a way that is far more political because they can't really be against Inniset, but I do want to let you know that because it may help to send another letter to somebody from Binara. I already sent one. It was very long, so I mean, it's kind of heavy. But I'm really not sure how long it takes to get there, and I'm really not sure what else you could do. But we have a greater task that we're doing right now, and
Make no
unfortunately,
mistake. This
Yes.
this was done out of necessity. We, as I mentioned, did not send the letter that was sent by our former captain before.
yeah, no, I
We
understand.
overthrew him. And I want you to know, Ashar would want me to tell you that our loyalty stands with you. Perhaps, though, this is not the time to make those loyalties as clear as day.
Do understand. That's all right. I will hold this to my chest and not tell another.
We just wanted to
You can,
let you know that someone could be tracking you from here on out.
So they sent it. I guess I'm not over there.
We have
I mean,
chat, but I don't-
You could be hearing this. I mean, you're not far off.
yeah, you're not very far, and you told everybody else to go to sleep, so you could have wandered over. I don't care.
So did they send a drow?
I doubt it. The drow are all relegated to Nyhe Serin, and it seems that they have their hands full as of now. I would imagine that they sent one of their sun-touched, but I've heard that their numbers are stretched thin. I'm not sure
That is unfortunate.
who it could be or how many their number might be.
Do you know who they were looking for?
I know that they were looking for, well, the 5 of you.
Well, the 4 of us.
No,
Right? Or the 3 of us.
the 5 of you.
4? He wasn't with us at Inniset.
Yeah, but now they know that he is with them.
Oh, because of the captain. Got it. Okay. I was trying to figure that out. Gotcha.
Haha, you're stuck with us now.
Sorry, Rin.
Okay,
Looks like you're an outlaw now.
But
It's
they
before, but I don't think it was.
been there
Oh, what
before.
the heck, Nian?
I
Roll it and just tell us what we have.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can make it work.
You never see it coming.
What?
You're dead.
I literally
outlaw.
tested
I know, you
this
Too late.
before we started.
fixed it.
That's so
Ben.
fucking
Okay,
annoying.
just roll
man.
it.
I've been an outlaw before. It's not a,
You done
it's not a
know.
problem.
It's a 2.
Okay. So we have a 2 in the chat, guys.
We got a 2 in the chat.
We got a 2 in the chat.
Yeah,
got
sorry about that, Jude.
2 in the chat.
Do you know how many people were sent to follow us? And when?
We weren't told. But by our estimation, they would have been a day out whenever I departed.
So ahead of you.
Behind me. They would have been a day out from the quarry when I departed.
I understand.
Like to reach the
Behind
quarry?
him,
I mean,
yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
got it.
it's
So we
about
have a-
2-3 days behind. Probably 3.
One. He reached us and they were a day behind him. So we're about a full day's ahead, right?
Yeah.
Am I doing that math
but
right?
then it took.
Depending on if they left the minute they got to the quarry. Yeah.
Yeah, they covered.
It's entirely possible that they did
Ellie.
spend a day or 2 at the quarry preparing for their journey. I would imagine that Ashar would have stalled them as long as he could.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't help any of the trials when we were down there, or else we probably would be more enemies of the state.
So
I don't really care much
How did
about
you
the
make
state
it
of
through-
Innocent, though, because I don't live there.
I can't remember the name of the city, but really,
Nyhe
Nyhe Serin.
how did you make it through Nyhe Serin?
I'll be honest, I thought I was being
Probably flew over it.
sent on a suicide mission.
Flew over it.
Ashar knew he had to do something, and so I'm quite good at hiding, and I'm quite nimble. I can also do this, and he snaps his finger, and his complexion changes to that of a dark elf.
That's cool.
Could you teach me that?
And question,
Not really.
last question for you that I have. How did the drow feel about the Sun-Touched? Do they know of them?
I'm not entirely positive. To my knowledge, the drow have never, at least in recent history, made their presence known in those regions of Imsford. I would imagine that the Sun-Touched have no liking for them, as they are the allies of Ulskana. But the drow have never made their way that far south. My guess is that Inniset would be hesitant to cooperate with the people of Nyhe Serin, but if they have a common enemy in you, they may see fit for a temporary ceasefire. There's not much we can do about that.
If you happen to, I mean, I understand you're very good at hiding. Wait, you turn into a drow. Gosh, so confused.
So many
If
thoughts.
you happen to be able to find a person named Fairness, right? Is that correct? Alex?
Firmus. Yep.
Firmus. Okay, sorry. I wrote an N. If you happen to find a person named Firmus, they are the ones that actually helped us get through here. They are a drow, and I understand that's probably very confusing and probably goes a little bit against of a lot that you know of, but they helped us get through, and I believe that if you might give them information that there is somebody that is an enemy of others coming in here, maybe they could see if they could find them before they make their way through here. I do understand. I don't mean to put you in any danger. I just mean to say that just in case.
I'll do my best to pass word along if I do run into such a person, but with all due respect, I'll be spending as little time down here as possible as I make my way back. I'll just be praying to the gods to make it back alive.
I actually did have another question.
I'm going to also show him just in case. Understood. Just in case you would like to make your way to this person, I'm going to show him the map that has everything that I've ever freaking written stuff onto. And show them like where they were and be like, but don't shoot. Oh, already did it. Don't harm this person. They were really helpful. Please.
I understand.
Thank you.
I
should have insight checked them.
I do have a question. How did you find us?
Well, it wasn't hard to follow the trail north. I arrived in Nyhe Serin, assumed that you'd continued onwards, and when I saw the trail go cold, I followed the tunnels.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
So you must be a pretty good tracker.
I am, extremely. Again, that's why Ashar sent me.
Haven't you been using Pass Without a Trace?
For a while.
He's very good.
Why you look so mad?
Kill him.
What's wrong with you?
Shoot him. Whatever. Just do it.
He's only got 7 hit points.
Yeah, he doesn't have much left.
And he has less than 20, so total. Best run along then. Thanks for the information.
Of course. Be safe.
Can I?
Godspeed. And if you're ever back in our neighborhood, we'd be happy to align with you in any way that we can.
I'm gonna roll an insight check on Rin.
Okay. Trying to see what exactly?
I am trying to see if he feels like one of two things. I'm not gonna look at his dice. I'm trying to see if he is like threatened that somebody found us, or like if it's like prideful, or if he's scared that someone found us.
Okay.
I rolled a 25. I don't know what he rolled.
You beat me.
I gotta hear you.
You can't see me, right? Or you can't hear me. No, you beat me. No, more just trying to figure out how he found us, and
If you can kill him.
no, probably more fear that
More people are going to find us.
that he was able to find us through your stuff.
Okay. All right.
I mean, to be fair, it sounds like you just went through the city that we went through.
Yeah, but also there were a lot of tunnels after the city, and we
Yeah.
were directed towards this one specifically by our friend.
Right.
Maybe he talked to somebody.
Yeah, but he didn't say he did.
Yeah, he said that he basically reached a dead end and figured that you'd gone through the tunnels. Ren, you would probably guess that although you all have been very very stealthy in your movements, you do know that once you guys got into the tunnels, there was a pretty large trail of like calamity and death that was left. Plants running through the tunnels, leaving very large areas of disturbed rock and dirt.
Very bright guardian.
Yep. Those sorts of things. And again, hopefully this isn't too meta. I literally asked Ashar what he wanted to do, and he said that he wanted to send his very best, his fastest tracker.
Thanks, Connor.
Oh, so you and
And I almost murdered him.
Yeah, well, I needed to know how Cotter was going to handle this, and that's what he said. This is the solution he had.
I love that.
Had y'all not gone to check that out, we'd have just been like, well, I guess the Guardian killed a rat or something.
That's why I was laughing whenever you put up the Guardian. I was like, dude, this is for sure going to kill this messenger that's supposed to be helping them. That's why I was like,
Strikes him down, and then
like,
the fucking sun
Cotter,
touches
you
him.
still watching?
You can totally rule it however you want, but in the future, if it is going to be like
yeah,
this thing just
I
murders
wasn't aware
anyone,
of that. That was the first time we used that.
Yeah,
so.
then I'm sure we'll use it a lot more sparingly in the future.
That would absolutely be our luck too.
I think it makes sense for it
like-
to be hostile stuff. I just didn't want to backtrack, so that's fine.
yeah, no, that's fair.
No backtracking, like Nicole.
Are you guys doing
so-
anything else, or y'all?
So did he?
No,
say
we're
the
just gonna go
sun
back
touch
to perceiving.
were perceiving. Did he say the Sunken were coming through the tunnels, or they were just heading towards?
He said he wasn't sure.
Got it. Oh my God, Sam!
He said that he just
I was
knew
perceiving.
that he doesn't know who they are.
That's recorded.
How many they are. He just knew that there were sun-touched, or Inaset was sending someone through the quarry to pursue you.
Stop, Becca.
What are you
Nice.
doing?
Did we, Alex? Can I just need a refresher? Did we kill the one drow? We killed the 2 drow, but their bodies are in the whatevers, and we killed the one and
Into the unknown.
dimension. Sent the other one to a fucking pocket dimension for.
Yeah, I mean, they
A minute.
flipped back, but
Ooh,
you
a
never saw them
minute.
again.
But that's the only people that we left, other than what's her face,
Yeah, that's
Tim.
correct.
Tim.
That's correct.
What's her name? Tim.
Tim Tim?
Tim.
Yeah,
Firmus.
yes, canon.
Same thing.
Yep.
Uma.
You knew what I meant.
Thurman.
Uma. Nice.
Okay. So, only having your sleep disturbed for a moment, you do, the 3 of you that were asleep find rest easily enough, and Rin and Arsinoe are alert the rest of their 2 hours, but nothing comes. Except for the dogs.
They're now alerted.
So I'm guessing you guys are changing shift at this point.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody roll perception with advantage, or 2 of you roll perception.
How about 2 of us roll perception? Is it who's that? Me and Sam? And Sornor?
No, I'm asleep.
It was probably not going to be me because I can't see.
Okay, well then me and Sornor, and you roll 1, I'll roll 1.
Okay.
It's perception.
17.
17.
Okay. Nice.
Stop
That's
copying
great.
me.
Twinsies.
Stop copying.
You spend your entire watch just staring intently into each other's eyes.
So you guys stare out and again are quite alert given what happened before. Cheryl's enormous spirit protector is still alert, but
Pause.
unlike... Oh, what? Cheryl's giant...
This is Cheryl's enormous spirit guardian trunk.
Lovely to watch Alex think, wait, what
He's like,
joke
what?
did
Yeah,
I
what did I do?
It's the
The
name.
fact that
Cheryl's
Morgan was
enormous
the first one to
dong.
go.
Unlike Rin and Arsinoe's experience keeping watch, you see this guardian stand stoic and not move the entire time, as the rest of the tunnel is likewise silent and unmoving. You guys are able to finish your long rest and now awake with a renewed sense of vigor and thank Goddedness.
Dude, yes.
And we have all of our lucky back.
We can click the long rest button.
Yes, you can click the long rest button.
Click the LR.
Alert!
Dude, those 62 hit points.
It is worth noting that
Fuck
Spirit
you,
Guardian
Becca.
lives there. until he does 40 more damage or is dispelled. It is not concentration. He's just there.
Don't dispel it.
him.
No.
No.
Leave
Kill
it.
a bunch of other. Dude, yeah, kill that other guy.
We got people coming for us.
We do.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we do have
And they're
some
gonna find us here anyway, so might as well
Yep.
fuck some
Yep.
people up.
That's awesome.
I would also just like to state that my mom just sent me a text message and she just bought a BMW.
Congratulations, Mom.
That's like their 15th car.
Moms.
Moms.
My dad called me yesterday to let me know he sat in a new car too, and I was like, "What the? Stop!
Yeah.
Stop.
They can't. They won't.
Stop!"
So you're all awake now. What would you like to do?
We need
Die.
to fly down. Get out of here.
Okay. So how's this happening?
I don't know yet.
I'm
Are we
riding on
walking across
Arsenia's
the water?
back.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna carry Taffy. So I like I said yesterday, I could, Cheryl, you could cast that on all of us. I could fly us all down, drop us one at a time, and fly up and down.
How long
up
can
and
you
down.
fly?
A minute.
I mean, I'll just fly Cheryl.
Okay.
Me and Cheryl will fly, and you can. I can't carry anybody, so
I think that I could probably carry Sarnorin and
I think
Taffy
anybody could carry
together.
me.
Yeah, but both y'all together, like, cause Sarnorin is.
I weigh like 20 pounds.
If I'm flying, I could
I am
probably
thin.
carry someone.
I can also teleport once we get,
Oh.
close to the bottom.
Oh, you don't feel like walking on water?
I'll
no,
cast
what-
fly on me and Cheryl.
And how long does fly last?
An hour?
always gets to fly.
Concentration for an hour, I believe.
He uses his ears.
No, sorry, 10 minutes.
10 minutes, I believe.
Taffy, do you
Alright,
want to be
so-
on my back, or do you want me to hold you and have your arms out?
I want you to hold me like a baby.
Oh.
Just kidding. I'm gonna get on your back.
Okay.
It's not that weird for an 11-year-old.
We need to
I'm
get
gonna
a baby
reach an
beard
arm
for
out
Taffy.
to Sarnorin.
Baby Beyond.
What's up, dude?
If you wanted to,
can
like,
make one with
I
some
could
rope.
fly you down to the
could.
water.
I can show
do
you
that.
the world.
Okay, I'm gonna be strapped to the front of
Yes, I
Arsena
will.
and a baby Bjorn.
I will
Okay.
take your hand.
Okay.
Lots of rope.
So, in the most efficient manner possible, you all begin to make your way down towards the water.
Wait, has Cheryl already cast the thing on us? Or are we all just about
Has
to
he?
plunk into the water?
I mean, we're just floating. Like, everybody but you can. Well, everybody but these two idiots can float, so.
These two idiots.
Yeah, imagine not being able to fly.
Yeah.
swim.
Cheryl, how does that water
I can't
walking
fly either,
work?
I just-
It's
like
for an hour. It's for
is
an
it
hour.
It's not concentration,
It is not concentration.
and you can do it on everyone.
I have to do a little bit of math.
I'm gonna go grab
So-
the water.
What does that mean?
I would have said that, but before he cast fly, would you have allowed me to ritual cast it on the two that aren't flying?
Oh.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, so before
So Taffy and
cast fly.
Sarnorin.
Taffy and Sarnorin can walk on water, and then I can cast it on the rest of us as
like
we
a
get closer to the end of our
At
fly.
the end of the flight. Well, she's only got a minute of flying. You and I can fly for 10.
Oh, okay. Then I will cast it on Arseno.
No,
Or send
but
away.
you can walk on water.
Oh, sweet.
Cool. Okay. That's
And like I said, so it's if you go underwater, you surface
about
at
to
a
say.
rate of 60 feet per round. I
Oh,
said
you
minute
said
earlier. I reread it.
But that's what I'm doing.
It is per round, so you rocket to the surface.
Fly is by doing radiant consumption.
Everyone relish in Morgan's pain.
Oh man. Morgan, what'd you do?
She just slammed her toe into the table. Slammed it. I'm sure
Recommend
everyone
not
on the
doing that.
block heard it.
I just saw.
Hey, I didn't mean to roll
Yeah.
that performance
Oh my God,
check. I just
so
clicked it
bad.
on accident.
I was trying to be quiet.
I know.
Okay.
That sucks.
Oh,
You all right?
Oh my god, no.
You take a second.
I'm alright. Oh, god damn. I'm like sweaty. It hurts so bad. Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Knees weak.
All good.
Pocket spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Also, for this 1 minute, I am radiating bright light, and I just took 4 points of radiant damage. Like, that's a part of the thing. Whenever I do it for long rest, I take damage, and so do people within 10 feet of me. If I
You okay?
So
Yes.
You don't have to, right?
I don't have to.
No.
Thanks, City
time.
Guard.
Yes.
We'll use that for the medical
It says
bills.
including you.
Huh?
It says
Not for the toe, for the
including you.
chronic clumsiness. She's been diagnosed.
Yeah.
We can still hear you.
Cool.
Shut up.
Whispering very loudly.
So, Arsenoe, I need to know, are you shining brightly or are you not? What's going on?
Oh
Shine
no,
bright like a
I
diamond.
I can't undo that for sure.
Okay.
We were trying to figure out if I didn't have radiant damage or not. Should I not be shining brightly? Should we talk about that before?
Well, it's too late now.
It already happened.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
only way
happening.
for-
We're doing it.
It's a
Due to
minute.
fly.
Oh, wait, this is happening.
So what I'm gonna do is I have Taffy strapped to me. We have like wrapped and then crisscrossed ropes around me for like a baby Bjorn.
Okay.
Yes, and then we have like tied the knot like like really securely, and we are like both like holding onto it really tightly. I'm gonna have my wings out. We're gonna fly, freaking bright light, and
Yep.
I would also like to then try to see if I could use that bright light to see if we could see anything underneath the water. So I'm gonna tell Taffy too to see like, is there anything we should investigate?
Okay. Both of you roll perception checks as the entire party is descending towards the water.
And Cheryl, you can see if you want. 'Cause
Yeah, I would
bright
also
light.
I forgot. Taffy, can you help me see?
Yeah. Is that perception you said?
Yep.
Okay. That's
It's
15.
Alex. The bright light's just a 10-foot radius, so like it's not like it's not like
It's still-
sunlight.
yeah, it's
but
still a
yeah,
light
but I'm just letting you
source.
know it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
it's
light
definitely
source.
still a light. Source.
I'm gonna stay a little further away from the glowing angel.
Sounds good.
Did you hear me, Sam?
Dude, that looks like a one.
What?
You can see now.
Yay. Then I too will stay away from the glowing angel.
I rolled a 14 for my perception.
Taffy, would you roll?
15.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
As you guys are descending towards the water and eventually touch down,
Skeletons are gonna come
Taffy,
up.
you're able to stand on the water yourself. Sarnorin, you as well.
How long can I walk on water for?
An hour.
An hour.
Nice.
Oh, we are gonna have so much fun.
Staring into the depths, with that amount of light, it's kind of hard for you to see how far down it goes, but you can see that the structures in front of you are only the tops of buildings that line the rest of this cavern to form an enormous gnomish city. You can, now that you're a bit closer, tell that it's gnomish, but you find something odd, you in particular, Taffy. Near the bottom of some of these structures, the stone looks different. It looks older. Like this might have been added on top of something else. And as you stare into the darkness, trying to make out this sublayer of the city, you notice that instead of gnomish carvings in the walls down there, you see the depiction of dwarven embellishments
Like on the new stuff?
on the old stuff.
Old stuff.
Old stuff.
Confused. So you told me that it looks like a gnomish city, but it looks different. So the stuff that's built on top looks gnomish,
Yes.
but the stuff below it is dwarven.
The very old
Is
stuff
the
that
dwarven stuff flooded? Or
Yes.
not all of it?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
it looks
all
like
of it is.
basically everything that's underwater is or the dwarven stuff is mainly like the foundation for this city. And so that's
does
all
it look
flooded.
like there's any gnomish stuff that's flooded? Or I'm trying to see if the flood and the fact that the gnomish city is on top are correlated, or if it just looks like it was flooded recently.
It looks like it was flooded recently.
But the
because
Gnomish city wasn't built because it was flooded.
no,
Okay.
definitely not.
That's what I was
This
trying
was
to figure out.
flooded very recently, and there's no way they could have built
Okay.
this in that amount of time.
All right. That's interesting.
As you continue to gaze into the depths, you see something move across your vision
Oh God.
Like in the water?
in the water.
Does
Oh
it look
no,
like
we
a
gotta
Loch
fly
Ness
up.
monster?
Damn it.
It looks like a large fish,
Bless you.
Oh no.
maybe only
you
slightly
guys.
bigger than you, but it's hard to tell. It went by so quickly.
Are you gonna tell me that? Please tell me.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that. I saw something swim by
I'm
us really quickly.
gonna fly up some. Then I'm gonna arc up a little.
Okay. So Taffy's no longer on the water. Sarnor and Cheryl, are you?
No, I mean we have 10 minutes, and we were staying kind of far behind Arseno.
Understood. As you gain altitude, are sent away, and you look
about to
upon the
get
rest of the
chopped.
city, you notice a couple of figures in the ramparts at the tops of some of these structures, but they aren't gnomes. As soon as you notice these silhouettes, one of them turns and you see a piercing white eye lock vision with yours as it cries out,
Dad!
Octodad!
I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh yeah!
Nice, rad.
Is there like a place for like? I guess I'm trying to figure out like, is there a place for us to land, or is the
Natural
entire
20.
city underwater? Like, where do they come
Well,
from?
There is
Where are they
places to
standing?
land,
Where do they go?
But you can't see it on the cam yet. But they're like what's on the game board right now. It's like little castle bits. Looks like they're sticking out of water. So we could probably
Sorry.
land on one of those.
All right, let me swap to our combat cam.
Dude!
Who could it be now?
So it's worth noting,
also-
Sam Bowers, you and I only have your fly. I did not cast water walk on either of us,
Yeah,
but the other three do have their water walk.
Yeah, I was wondering where Rin was.
Don't worry, City Guard, the fog is coming.
Now the fog is coming. Also, I just want you guys to know that Alex
There
has
might be too
shown
much
me
fog.
the minis for this battle like multiple times, and I've been trying to figure out when the fuck we were gonna see them. And so like he keeps showing all these things to me. I'm like, when are we gonna find that in the Underdark? Now it all makes sense.
All
I
right.
was so confused.
Whoa!
He likes the fog.
Yeah, City Guard likes the fog.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Dude,
I actually have fly stands now,
Yes.
so I can put those out.
Yes!
And they're big enough to hold two of you at a time, so that's good.
Yeah. He also, City Guard, he fixed
Bless you.
God bless you.
the fog machine so it doesn't blast me in the face anymore. So that is a plus.
Do we have the Zoom thing up or no?
Oh, sorry, I can
Alex,
power that up in a second. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, I was showing that to you.
Damn, it looks good on stream. I just looked at it.
How many feet of movement do we have, Sam, flying?
60.
60? Okay.
Yep.
Let me pull that up for.
If we're like, I'm assuming we're kind of close to each other, I'm going to recommend that you get somewhere where there's land under your feet.
To everyone,
In case
or
I lose
saying
it.
that to a certain person.
I'm saying that to Cheryl.
Well, Taffy and I are
Y'all three
definitely about
have
to
water
land.
walk, and it's not concentration.
And she's got her flying going. I'll let you know, like, hey, find ground in case
Yeah.
I get knocked off.
Knocked off.
I mean, I can always cast it on myself, and even if I'm underwater, it will like pop me to the surface if I cast it.
Yeah,
on
but you're gonna
myself.
fall however far you are.
True.
If you just like
Taffy,
if you're not
you and I
over
are
something
gonna
by
have
the time I
like
take
the
damage.
same dexterity check for a minute because
will?
we are attached to each other.
That's true. Would you roll?
All right.
Oh, I rolled a 25, so
Oh, great. I was gonna say let's go with the higher one.
I mean, it's just you're in control. Like you're
Yeah,
I
wait,
know,
vehicle
no, but what
right
I'm
now.
saying is like whenever something tries to like hit me, where I don't know what that's gonna be like, but if I dodge
same.
it,
I'm also holding Sarnor.
You are here.
you're holding Cheryl.
I was telling my chiropractor today about
Hold
our
me,
D&D
Cheryl.
stream because he asked me what was new. So I told him that we were streaming D&D, and he laughed at us. I was like, we didn't have anything else to do, so we started doing that. And he was like, all right.
Are you still going to the same chiropractor
Yeah.
that you recommended me to?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
It's the same person.
he's so great.
He's very great, but he's so
never
not
shuts
into
up.
anything that we do. Like
Oh,
he's a runner and he's very active.
Yeah, but he's nice.
He's super nice.
Yeah. And he never stopped talking the whole
Yeah,
time.
that's what I
Never
appreciate too.
stopped talking, and I'm like, this is great. There's no dead silence.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, it would be your nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, I told Sam about this. Something for work. I have to go on a silent retreat soon
Oh,
for
sounds
3
awesome.
days.
what?
Nobody
had
talks
be
to you at all.
silent for
I have to be
3
silent for
days.
3 days.
I want to do that.
I would cry.
I don't. I'm already
Can't even listen
nervous.
to music.
Yeah, I think the weirdest thing would be like no sound, not no.
Ren, what did you get for initiative?
15.
The only
Nice.
sound you're gonna hear is your farts, Beth.
Arsene,
Hers is 25.
25.
Yes. Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
It's the only time I'll roll it, but you know, still cool.
Sarnorn.
7.
Okay. Cheryl.
12. Probably
Taffy.
best that I rolled better than
11.
Sarnor.
But I am currently
Probably.
attached to Arseno.
Yeah, but you
Gotcha.
still go later.
Yeah, y'all have
I
different
imagine.
turns, but
Yeah.
I know.
you're
I
basically
was more
not
saying
going to
for
have
like
any movement.
if somebody. Yeah, I was trying to figure out like if something tries to like hit me or you, then I don't know how we will figure out dexterity that way.
Yeah, I mean, you can see on the combat cam, you guys are still
Just untie
basically
me
separate.
at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, like we're about to land anyway.
Yeah.
So Arsenoe, locking eyes with this fish man, who's purple in color. You see him change colors before your eyes as he falls through emotion. He goes from being purple to red to yellow, bright yellow, as he goes through the emotions of like alarm and then anger and then
Oh, so this
Acceptance.
is like Inside Out.
So this
Sort
is
of.
like a mood, like a mood fish. Yeah.
a bit, yeah.
A moonfish.
It is a fish man here
Oh my
who's
god,
changing
that's the
colors.
perfect emoji.
As you look across the tops of these city structures, you actually see 2 other fishmen like him that are alerted to your presence at very varying stages of the city.
Do they look bothered with us?
They definitely do. They're extremely hostile.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
They
Yeah,
are
so-
readying themselves for combat, and you are first in the initiative.
Sam,
order.
where's your big guy? Can
Perfect.
you move him over here? Your spirit guardian?
No, I cannot move him. He just exists.
He just lives there. So Alex, if cause I'm looking at us on the Zoom cam. Taffy and I are right there on that tall stand.
Yes.
Correct.
And so can I get to that structure with the rest of my speed? And I would basically like to tackle them.
Yeah, so that
put
would
my
be
daggers out.
about. This fishman would be about 30 feet ahead of you. You're
Okay.
about even with him as far as height goes. So if you want to move that direction, you can definitely land in that structure and try and tackle
I
him.
have a flavor question.
Yes,
Since
me
I'm
too.
tied to the front
does he
of
taste like?
Arseno in a baby Bjorn, can I take my daggers out and actually
Does he like
tackle
fish
him?
sticks?
It's not your turn.
But
so no.
I'm attached to her.
You are attached to her, yes.
But I wouldn't be able
Okay,
to.
so Morgan, for flavor, what is happening is I'm about to ram you into this guy, this fish, and then you can pull your
Is
dagger.
Taffy
Go for it.
considered an improvised weapon?
Sure, yes.
I pull my teeth out.
Valafar would have hit people with Taffy if he could have. 100%.
100%.
Taffy probably would have let him.
So I would this is so goofy. Essentially, what I imagine is happening is Taffy and I are flying in a very much like Superman position, but my arms are longer because she is so short and also
your elbow.
now an 11-year-old. Yes. So we are just going to punch tackle this dude.
Okay.
This fish man.
Your ice chest is falling. It's
Yeah, I
dripping,
know.
It's dripping.
I've heard of gnomish inventions.
Okay.
That's funny.
It's okay.
Condensation.
Yeah. It's good.
Don't worry about it. All right, so
lazy
you fly
dad.
in. Yeah, this is driving me nuts. And as you make your landing, you actually do toss Taffy towards this fish man a little bit.
I say, eat my dust.
He blocks Taffy a bit, and so she lands gracefully on her feet next to him.
Just like a cat.
But he is still standing.
He is still standing. Okay. All right. So, so that's fine. I was imagining that we were just barreling into this dude. I'm gonna punch them. That was like land punch, and then
Air
I will probably
punch.
punch some more. Land
Superman
punch, air
punch.
punch,
Ocean
water
punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fruit punch.
And I will give you advantage as Taffy has landed on the other side of this fish person.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Alex. Wow.
That means these fish
that was
people are
so
difficult.
high.
Yes,
All right. So the first one
Oh, no.
is a 28 to hit.
that hits.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at the sheet.
Oh
That hits.
man. A 6 points of damage. Sorry, is that
Okay.
too loud when I'm closer? And then I'm gonna punch them again.
Okay.
That's that is a 17, but 21 to hit.
That hits.
Dope. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do flurry of blows. Punch two
flurry
more
blow.
times.
I don't think you want to
A natural 20! Baby! 13 points, brother!
brother.
Okay.
That was just one
Hogan.
attack.
I forget it.
Nice.
What
Brother.
Okay. Oh, that
I
wasn't
was
very
close to another
good.
20.
Okay, wait. What was the other one? Oh, where do I find all the rolled things?
Taffy's your hype man.
The last one probably doesn't hit. The highest one was 11.
That does not hit.
All right. I'm just so excited that the next one just slips off and it's like icky.
So as you land, Taffy sort of rolls behind him, and you see the fish man. He's kind of like startled, looking around, and you just begin beating the crap out of him. With that last blow, you actually jam your fist far into his rib cage. You hear him, and he's like barely standing up, but in reaction, he knows that he needs to defend at this point.
That's something to ask.
He lifts his staff up, blocks your final blow, and you end up grazing him just barely, and the slime that's on his skin does indeed get all over your hand.
Ew.
What were you about to ask?
All right. No, I was trying to see if they would get radiant damage like at the end of all of this, but it's a bonus action, so I already used my bonus action to
Right.
flare
It's a
blows.
bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
That's it for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, get him, Taffy.
I'm dumb. We all have water walk. I target 10 willing creatures. I didn't read.
Well, now we know.
You finally did that math, huh?
Yeah.
Finally did that math.
Okay, so this fish man is now going to, as he kind of composes himself, rights his body and gets into an attack position. He
will die.
Sticks his pointed staff out twice at you, making 2 quick jabs. Let's see. One is a 25 to hit. The other one is a 13.
The 25 hits.
Okay. I'm gonna roll some damage on my new dice.
Yeah, you do.
Oopsie.
So that's going to be 15 points of slashing damage as the spear just slices across your abdomen there. And seeing that there's an opening, he's going to lunge in and try and bite you as well with his sharp piranha-like teeth. Does a 19 hit?
Ah, it does.
You know it, boy.
Piranha.
I'm gonna have to stuff my meat back in. I shouldn't have said that.
You shouldn't have.
So many.
My meat back in.
Stunned from the strikes of his spear, you don't notice that he's lunging in, and by the time you do, it's too late. His teeth sink into you, and you take 6 more points of piercing damage. As he pulls away, your blood drips from his jaw, and you realize that
Your meat's in his jaw.
while this
Nobody makes me
fishman,
bleed my own blood.
while this fishman is somewhat sentient, they are
Dumb.
vicious like monsters when it comes time for a fight. As he and your blood kind of shakes from his jowls.
It's a trap.
That's a trap. So there is another fishman who's going to run. Let's see. He doesn't really have a good vantage point on where you are, Arsenaway. So he's going to make an attack.
I think my wings have dropped too, Alex.
Okay. He's going to make an attack on, we'll say Sarnorin, because Cheryl's like holding Sarnorin. You're kind of in front there. He's going to fire his
Stupid thing.
short bow twice in quick succession. One is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
One is a 14 to hit.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I mean, at least I'm holding you.
You're holding it dead.
For when you are unconscious.
So that I could just
Holding
heal
a
you
ragdoll.
immediately.
I'm up and I'm down. I'm up.
You take 18 points of piercing damage as Cheryl isn't quite quick enough at flying yet. Both of the bolts fired from his little fishman crossbow sink into your chest. As a matter of fact, they find purchase before you even know that they're coming. It's quite a shock to you.
Oh.
Oh, that hurts.
This is for you, sir.
Yes.
Oh god. Rin, it is your
wonderful.
go now.
All right. How close am I to that wall?
1 million feet.
Like the building, you mean?
I mean, the closest surface. If
So
it's the building, then yes.
the wall behind you, where you basically where you guys came in from, is only like 10 feet away.
How close is the building?
The building is about 35, 40 feet away.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll
Punch the building.
I'll grab the crossbow off my back, and then as I'm kind of flying over, just like pew, pew, take 2 shots.
Okay. At which one? The one
With
that
my Eldritch
Arsenal is
Blast,
fighting?
obviously. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That is a above 20 and 18. It's
Okay. Both hit.
17. Sorry.
That hits.
I don't know if that changes anything. Okay.
It does not.
It doesn't.
It dothn't.
It dothn't. Is that a 9 or a 6? That is a 9. Okay, math. I actually can't do this math. 26 points of force damage.
Okay.
Nice.
It's 9 plus 7 plus 10. 26, right?
Yeah.
Copy that.
Yeah.
As the fishman is still in its animalistic rage after sinking its teeth into Arsinoe, you catch it by surprise with 2 bolts from your crossbow, firing force energy into the side of its face. As it is knocked to the ground, it gets back up fairly quickly and looks over in your direction, gives you a stern.
I think that
I'll,
was the stern one of those.
He's surrounded by Taffy and Arsino right now.
Yes.
I want to fly over on the other side of him, like on the other side of the thing, and kind of land over there.
Okay.
But out of his range.
Copy that. How much fly speed do you have? How much movement?
60.
60. Okay, you can definitely make that.
Yeah. And then looking over the. Oh no, I want to be on the corner.
It's like
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's why we put Sarnord.
Well, he can join me. And looking out, if I can, is there anything, or is it just these 3 dudes, or are there more to come?
Make a perception check for me. I'll give that to you.
Sure. 7.
Looking out, you only see the other 2 fishmen, although looking across the tops of these city structures, and now that you can actually see into them a bit, you see the ground is littered with fishmen and deep gnome bodies alike.
Okay. That'll end my turn.
Under the water.
The ground, like the inside of these buildings.
Is there water? There's water all over the place, right?
Yeah, there's water all over the place. You guys can just basically see the tops of the buildings. That's what you're looking at.
Got it.
All right. Cheryl, you're up next in the initiative. Sarnoran, you're on deck.
I'm gonna ask Sarnoran, up there or down there?
I will answer when my turn comes. Or actually, I guess I have. Can I
You
answer
can
him
answer,
since he has
yeah.
to move now?
Yeah.
Okay, which I have to ask you a technical question. Is there a way to get line of sight on both of them in a straight line? For no particular reason.
For no particular reason.
There definitely is. It's just a matter of if you have the movement to do it.
I have 60 feet to
flying.
fly. Yeah.
So I'm just going to ask him to fly me in that angle.
I don't think that you would be able to get to where you need to be to do it. Because
Could I get him to a position where he could run there on his turn?
I mean, he'd basically be standing on the edge of these battlements.
He'd have to be very dexterous.
I mean, he goes next. He goes right after me.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
meant
true.
to not fall off.
You could get him close, but you would need to set him down on your turn within the building where everyone else is, and then he would need to
Okay.
maneuver from there.
Okay.
So
Let's do that.
question. Technical question for Alex on my end.
I love these.
Do I want to do that? Yeah, why not? Can I still get him there if I fly within 15 feet of the other of the other guy before I drop him off?
Min-maxing.
Yeah, trying to get Spirit
yeah.
Guardians up and tag him on my
Wait,
way to
the,
drop
the
Sarnoran
other
off.
guy. So not the one that Arsinoe is fighting.
Not that one, yeah.
No, you would not be able to do that. No, you could. To get within 15 feet of him, yeah, you would use all of your fly speed to do that.
So I'm setting up Spirit Guardians and I'm taking that path around to drop Sarnoran off.
All right. Sounds good. So, Sarnoran, you feel Cheryl start to move, and he's quite nimble in the air as you whip around in almost a flourish and set down up here. So
all in a Tinkerbell-like flurry of spirits.
Both of these fishmen need to make wisdom saves, correct?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Non-natural 20 and 18.
So they both save. Do you want me to roll
Cheers.
their damage separately or just
Roll it
same?
together.
Okay. Ooh, I'm happy you said that. That's 9. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
That's 6 away from max.
Okay. As you swoop with your fly speed, your spirits actually gain a bit of extra momentum. One of them passes through the fishman that fired a crossbow bolt at Sarnoran, and you see him stumble back against the ramparts as he almost topples over, and the spirit flows through him. As you land, the same fishman that's been crazed and has a mouthful of Arsenoe's blood is likewise pummeled by one of your spirit guardians. Now looking around, you see his color change to
Scared.
scared color.
Scared.
Yeah.
Still in full screen combat.
You should be.
You see his color change to a deep green, almost sickly-like, as he begins to shake a little bit, and you hear him just barely say, "All right."
The like amount that it sounds like Octodad makes me very happy.
All right, Sarnoran, it is your go. Taffy, you're on deck.
So I'm going to try to position myself, as we mentioned earlier.
Okay. So to do that,
I need a straight line on both of them.
yeah. Now, I can say that that Cheryl set you down in a way that he wouldn't be in the way there.
Okay.
Make a or acrobatics check for me. DC is really low, but you are climbing on top of some ramparts and basically
17.
dancing across. Very nice. Okay. So as soon as Cheryl sets you down, you know exactly what you want to do and where you want to go. You climb on top of one of the ramparts and you begin skipping across very gingerly, light on your feet. It turns out that even though these are fancy shoes, they have very nice soles. They grip really well.
They're like Vibrams.
So you are in a straight line there.
Yeah, so I'll mutter some arcane words and I'll trace my finger in the sky like this. And as I do, lightning starts to follow behind it. And then like Uncle Iroh, I just point it out and shoot a giant lightning bolt through both of them.
Oh, yes.
So cool.
The Iroh
So
reference.
cool.
Hell yes.
So they need
Pretty
to make
fucking cool.
dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Good old Iroh. No way.
Yeah, you saw that?
No way.
19 and a 17
Oh,
natural.
damn it. He used
They
the
both
big dice.
they both save, but they take half
But when
damage.
I rolled it, it gave me a freaking 4.
Yeah, like I said, it likes me. This is my
Uncle
killing dice.
Iroh. City guard, you don't know Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No, you brought us to this curse.
So they take
They're
third
so
to 12 points each
Okay,
A third to
nice.
12.
3rd to 12.
of lightning damage.
A third to 12.
Hey, thanks for the follow, little Naomi. Nice to have you here. Naomi, sorry.
Also,
Hope you enjoy the stream.
do we notice the lightning does anything different to these fish-based people?
You don't, but as you extend your hand and
All right.
cast the lightning forward through the two of them, you're extremely close to this first one, and it just looks at you with that same look of fear. And as the lightning passes through it, you hear
Oh my goodness.
it's
Is it getting
smoking
electrocuted?
and smoldering. All the
like
moisture
dropping the hairdryer in the
and
tub.
goo that was on its body before completely evaporates, and as it falls to the ground, you have yourself a freshly cooked fish man.
Have yourself a freshly cooked fish man.
I'd like to take some of my body and push it back in.
Hurlock
that was in my
jerky.
mouth.
Your little meat. Put your meat back in.
I'm not doing that. That's so gross.
Put your meat back in.
Put your meat back.
Put your meat back in, boys.
Put the thing back where it came from, so help me.
So help me! So help me!
All right. So next up in the initiative is going to be the Kuotoa that's very far away, way over there.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. No, it is.
That's
it
right,
is you.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Taffy. Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Okay, so I can see this one over here, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to shoot him.
Okay. Pew pew. You can see him from where you are, but really to take a shot, you would need to get to the edge of those battlements.
Okay, I'll do
you
that.
Can, okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, even if my range is 120?
Yeah, just to get the line of sight that you would need, because
Gotcha.
back there you wouldn't have it.
Okay, well, I'm going to Chaos Bolt at first level. So
Okay.
you have to roll for Wild Magic, and I have to roll to hit.
I shall.
Oh no, the giant GoPro.
The giant GoPro.
Sorry, I forget that you guys have to see.
Can't see
Wild
shit.
Magic does not activate.
We're fighting the GoPro now.
No! It's coming for us
War
all!
of the Worlds.
It's recording out every action.
You are so dramatic.
That would have looks like.
Sorry, I'm trying to give everybody the best angle, okay?
You guys should see the.
All
see
right,
what we're
it's in
seeing
the
right
corner
now.
of
It's
your
like-
screen, but you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
I rolled a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Sorry, 25 to hit.
That also hits.
Okay.
Oh, that
That,
misses.
that changes it.
Yeet and further yeet.
So then that's 10 points of. Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's try poison.
Poi.
All right, so
Poison.
as you,
Poisson.
As he
Poisson.
smiles. That was
That's
the wrong
fish.
choice.
I'm laughing because I was going to call it damage. Stupid joke. Sorry. I'm taking that back now. I'm not even going to say it.
Take it
As
back.
you peer over the battlements, they're just high enough for you, and your premonition that this was built by deep gnomes is now confirmed because the battlement slits are the exact right height for a little gnome person. And so you stick your arm out, and it was Chaos Bolt, you said?
Yeah.
You fire off your Chaos Bolt, which looks like a deep purple liquidy energy that seeps through the air
Yeah.
until it finds its
Just
target.
like
As it hits the fish man, it seeps into his gills on the side of his face, and you see him start to kind of rub it and try and
That's right.
work the poison out, and he's
Yeah.
he
Work
takes,
that
you
poison
said
out.
10 points
Work
Right,
that poison out.
Yeah.
of poison
10
damage. Nice.
Okay.
Anything else for you?
I think that might be it.
You guys are so dumb.
Okay.
We're so stupid. We're having a blast over here.
So it is now the Kuotoa's turn, who's in the far tower over there. Seeing that things are going south, he begins to channel the arcane energies around him. And as he pulls his hands together again and again, you actually notice the waves on the side of the
no.
battlements over here beginning to lap up.
How close
until
is he to
finally-
us, Alex?
He is approximately, I would say,
Counterspell.
70 feet
Counterspell.
away.
Okay.
Okie doke.
I'm not sure what the counterspell distance is, if that's what you were going to
It's
do.
longer than that.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's
I think
60?
it's 60.
It is.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
exactly 60, yeah.
I mean, I can double check the measurement.
Don't worry about it.
He's getting the
We're just
disc.
gonna die.
Get the disc.
If he's doing what I think he's doing,
It's not what you think.
it's not what I think.
It's not what you think.
How do you know?
Dude,
He would be
could we
he would be
counteract
within
his
range
tidal wave?
of counterspell.
We could
He's
counteract
actually
his tidal
he's
wave with
just
our
inside
tidal
of
wave.
60 feet.
We tidal wave his tidal
Yeah,
wave.
and like
Yeah.
we're watching him like. Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm gonna counterspell that.
Okay.
At the fourth level.
Just as the waves begin to reach their peak, you see them take form in the shape of a creature,
Sorry, Alex.
and as soon as it begins to open its maw and it just splashes into nothingness.
It dies.
And you just see him, his little chin tentacles kind of curl up, and he looks around.
It's very Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. He's
I'll give him a
Davy
wave.
Jones's ugly brother.
He is. Ew.
Davy Jones is already
A
ugly.
wave.
So
Grody Jones.
All right. Next up in the initiative is going to be
Taffy
Arsenaway.
just kidding.
Yes.
To the top here.
All
We go
right.
backwards. We just snake the initiative.
Alex, I can't exactly tell where I am, and I can't see
so
me
you're
now.
here right
but
near the front.
Who's a baddie?
This is a baddie. And then there's one
Baddie.
way back here.
Well, I can't make it to that baddie, but I can make it to
Close to me.
to the soonest baddie.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it to the
Thanks,
closest one.
thanks, Mo.
Welcome back.
So rude.
Gotcha.
I don't know if
All right, I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah, they could.
I don't.
Got
Oh,
them
they
too.
could.
Yeah.
Dang it, got twice.
You've been got.
I'm gonna run over. Can I make that, Alex? Is that 30 feet?
Well, you have 45 feet of movement, right?
I do. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. I
do
never
45.
forget. You have
He said never forget.
you do have a 10-foot drop on your way there. I would want you to make an acrobatics check just to make sure you don't lose your footing.
Okay. I think I have something, or maybe that's later, but I have something where I can just
Oh,
climb on
your
walls.
wings
feather
are probably
falling?
still out, right?
I think she said
No,
earlier
they
would be back.
they only lasted
Oh,
a
okay.
minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so they would have been
I feel like they
out a
should
while
last
ago.
longer than that. What's the point in having?
Nah,
wings?
it's just a
You can
minute.
only fly for.
Okay. So you're running over
Sorry,
the
Bo.
battlements and trying to close
Yes,
the distance
but,
on this?
Yes, what am I rolling? Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Oh, dude. Let's do it. That's a 19.
Nice. So
That's a
as you push your way between Cheryl and Taffy, you climb atop the battlements and do a somersault, landing on the ground below. 3-point
Ooh,
landing
yeah,
on the
that's a big
ground.
drop.
You feel the wood actually
Superhero
rattle
landing.
below you, and you continue onwards, completely uninterrupted,
Got it.
closing the distance on this fishman, who turns the same shade of green that you saw only moments ago as he fears
with
for his
envy?
life.
That mood fish.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack them.
Okay.
That is a 12 to hit. I bet it doesn't.
It does not hit.
Okay. So I just can't see that far. Are they attacking someone right now? Is that
They are
what's
not.
happening?
They've been shooting their crossbow.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know if somebody was on the ground. If I needed to like help them up. Okay. Then I will hit again. 15 to hit.
15 does hit. Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
As you run up on it, it instinctively backs up a little bit, causing your first strike
These
to miss.
fucking guys.
But you close the gap quickly enough, and propelling yourself forward, you drive your fist into the side of its face. Owie.
Got it. That is. Thank you, Sam. You're welcome. That's 6 points of damage, Alex.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That does hit.
That does
Now that it's
hit.
staggered, it's much easier to hit. As you follow
10
through with
points.
As you follow through with your punch, you swing your back leg around and actually catch it again on the same side of its face with the heel of your foot.
Freaking jerk. That was not you, Alex. The dice were so close. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits. Following up from that, the heel of your foot, you actually pivot your body back around as you drive an elbow into the opposite side of its face.
And the last one is 7 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
It is still standing, but you can see that some of its fishy blood is kind of dripping off of its face as it.
All right. Next
your meat
one.
back.
Next one, I'm taking my.
You gonna meet him up?
No, the next one, I'm definitely gonna take my staff out. 'Cause I'm gonna make me a kebab tonight.
Kebab.
Fish kebabs.
A cabin.
Kebab.
All right, so it is its turn now, and it is going to make its attacks on
Let's
you.
go, baby. Let's do it.
Instinctively, after taking those blows, it throws its crossbow to the side and grabs a small spear off its back.
Oh, it's smart.
Wow.
Smart, but not strong. Does does a 14 hit? I don't think it does.
It does not.
Okay.
It would hit
if that
me.
didn't hit, then the other one didn't either. You've seen their fighting style now, and as you've assessed this, you know exactly where the first 2 strikes are going. You dodge nimbly out of the way, and out of desperation, it now throws the spear to the side and lunges at you with its teeth out.
But I know
Does
what that feels
a nope? A 13 does not hit, huh?
Don't wanna lose that meat.
like. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna say not again and just like push it to the side.
Nice. You kind of parry the blow as it stumbles into one of the ramparts and its teeth sink into the stone. It kind of pulls back for a moment as you see its body churn quickly into a shade of blue, and then back into the same green that you saw a second ago. As it before it ends its turn, it looks over to its leader, the Kuatoa that tried to summon something earlier, and it calls out to it.
What are you saying? Kuatoa?
Kuatoa.
Kuatoa?
Kuotole. Kuatoa.
Sorry, I didn't mean to start with it.
Wanahakalugi.
Just didn't know what you were saying.
That's the mountain from Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Ren, it is your go.
All right. I'm 60 feet away from old boy over there, the one who just got at.
Yeah, exactly. You're about 55 feet away.
Okay. I will fly to where I'm within 30 feet of him, so I would
Okay.
use 25 feet of my movement.
That
Because
sounded
of
like
math.
Spud Lightyear was coming out there.
Spud.
Not this
Lightyear.
time. Not this time.
All
I
right.
will, with a little flourish of my hand, I will Hexblade curse this motherfucker.
Nice.
Summon that mage hand, drip that nastiness, that nasty purpleness all over him.
Drop that.
And
Drop that.
2 bolts from the Eldritch crossbow. That is...
Quick math.
I'm going to use lucky on one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So 18 and 21.
Both hit. The 18 just barely. You see that he's almost able to dodge out of the way.
Wow.
So that's going to be...
Sounds like Final Destination. Or like,
Because it is.
It
We
is
were
your
supposed to
final
die a long time
destination.
ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Okay, hang on.
The stream
28
how
points
long
of force
that thing goes
damage.
back
How many points?
28
there.
Total?
Yes.
total.
Okay. I was like, please be total.
That is for 1/2 of the first
And
hit.
then you double it.
All right. You see the 2 bolts sink into the side of this fishman as he now turns the same shade of green that you're familiar with. He looks over at the other fishman that blurbled at him, and he blurbles back.
Oh, you gave up on the sound effect? Thank you.
And I'm gonna land next to, like, behind Arsino.
Oh yeah. Let's get some. Why wouldn't you do it? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Why wouldn't you land the other way so that we could have advantage?
So I don't
Nope,
get
he already
hit.
said it.
I'm.
Cheryl, it is your
Oh,
go.
wait, hang on, time out. Wait, actually, I thought. Which one is Arsino and which one is the Fishman?
The fishman is further from Arson away. Sorry.
Is there a
further-
gap?
Yeah.
Like,
you
she.
you can land behind him and get advantage if that's what you're asking.
What do you? Where
Well, I,
I
wanted
was
to
going to
land
do that
there,
if that mattered.
but I don't want to be. I don't want to be next to him, so I'm fine where
That's
I am.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Cheryl,
cool. I
you're
should be
up.
back at
Sarnoran, you are on deck.
Our son really doesn't.
So Alex, can I get within 15 feet of homeboy on the pillar and make it back to the other
Where is
spot to
Cheryl?
land where Arsino is?
With a fly speed,
Yeah, with my 60 feet fly.
you can get on the opposite side of the fishman from Arson away, but you could not get back to Arson away.
No, that's what I mean. I just want to make it to boy
That
the
same-
guy that tried to summon the thing, and then I just want to make it back to footing by Fishman that
Yes.
Arsinaway is attacking.
You can do that.
Then I will do that.
Okay.
And they both have to make wisdom saving throws then.
I know how this goes. I'm not. I've seen this before.
I've seen this before.
They both fail, a 6 and a 2 naturally. As you fly in towards the two fishmen who have now turned the sickly shade of green, your spirits pierce both of them as they turn an even deeper shade of green. You can see that they're unfamiliar with this magic.
It is 12 radiant to both of them.
Nice.
And then how far away? The other one I'm assuming is less than 60 feet away from me, right? The one on the pillar?
Yes, it is about 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at it, so it's got to make a dex save.
Okay.
We haven't
Sacred
practiced.
flame.
Non-natural 20.
Well, he saves. And I don't, not even half on that.
Well, he saves.
Now knowing to look out for you, you
Yeah.
cast your sacred flame in his direction, but he moves out of the way nimbly. Sarnorin, it is
Wait.
your... Oh,
bonus action, I'm going to...
was bonus action not the... Oh, because you have Spirit Guardian.
Yeah, Spear Guard's just up. I just got to get him in
I hate
range.
you.
This boy.
Boy.
This boy
I'm gonna-
beef.
Bonus action, healing word at the first level on Arsinoe.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
So that's 6 plus another 3, so that's 9 health back.
9.
Very nice. Okay. Now it is Sarnorin's
Easy
go.
boys.
I will tiptoe across the ramparts so I can get in range,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm a shoot him.
Shoot him.
How close do you have to
Shoot him. Shoot him a little
How
bit.
far away am I?
be? From where you were, that would be approximately 60 feet.
Okay, I only need less than that. It's 120 feet for a firebolt. So
So do you want to stay where you were?
if I can see him, I don't know if the downward angle would allow me to see him.
I mean, you saw him before.
Oh,
Standing
then
on the
I'll shoot him.
ramparts, you can.
Yep.
Shoot him.
So we're going to shoot him
boy.
with the firebolt.
We're going to shoot him with a firebolt.
Shoot him.
That's 23 to hit.
That hits.
23.
That is a 23 to hit. This is the
14
next
fire
accent
damage.
All right.
of my new character.
I want to hear you keep that up for a whole
As this
session.
fishman, just like the
I've
one
been
before it,
practicing.
is
Okay.
focused on all the enemies around him, it doesn't see the firebolt coming, and as it makes one final cry, you fire your firebolt straight down its gullet, and you see it just explode, fish guts on everybody.
You dead now.
Dude, that's cool.
Sacre bleu.
You blow
Barbecue.
your last blow.
Alex! What did you
So
say?
bad.
I said you blow your last blow.
Stupid.
All right, Taffy, it is your go.
All right. So if I stand on top of the wall over there, would I be able to see old boy right here?
Yeah, I mean you can
Like,
see him through the
I could
ramparts
shoot
from
him?
where you are.
I want to shoot him.
I mean, Chaos Bolt probably.
Yeah.
Chouse.
Okay. Yeah,
Are we
that's
all
he's
shaped?
well within
Chouse
range.
Ciao.
Every
Okay.
time I think shoot him, I think from was it Swamp People where he was
Yep.
like, shoot him a little bit.
Shoot him.
Shoot him. That's what I always think of.
Yep.
I'm
And then
doing
they'd have the subtitles that just said, shoot him.
shoot. Yeah.
I kind of
Yes.
hate saying that just because of like
It's so
what
funny,
a mockery it is.
All right, I'm doing Chaos Bolt at the 3rd level.
Ooh. Okay.
I
Whoa.
wanna
no wild
eat
magic.
Him. Come on, man.
Yep. Close, but nope.
You can activate it on your own.
I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hold on. Reroll.
I love that Will reminds you all the
Yeah,
time.
it was like, hello.
Will reminds me of what?
Then you can activate your wild magic.
The wild magic.
Will doesn't
Yourself.
remind me.
I remind her a lot.
13 into hit.
13 does not hit.
Will does
As-
it every time too.
As you
Will.
arc your chaos bolt across these two towers, the distance is too great, and he can see it coming, so he ducks out of the way. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
There's something else I could do, but I don't know if I can do it myself. When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, then that is not myself.
Nope.
By very definition.
Get a mirror.
Get a mirror.
Okay, then
Turn yourself into a clone.
that's all I'm gonna do.
That's all you're going to do?
Yeah,
That's all
because
I'm gonna do.
I already cast a spell, so I wouldn't be able to do it as a bonus action again anyway.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm done.
Okay. So as he ducks out of the way of your Chaos Bolt, he pops his head back up, sees that he is the last fish man remaining, and does a spinning Jar Jar Binks dive into the water below him as he...
Oh my god.
Does he come within 15 feet, or is he jumping off the wrong side?
He's jumping off the opposite side. No chance. No chance.
No
gotta
chance.
ask, man.
And so with
I mean,
that...
I'm gonna give chase to him, obviously.
Okay.
What do you mean, why?
He hits the water and begins swimming away. You get the feeling that he's got quite a bit of swim speed, being a fish man and all.
Does he have more than 60?
He has enough to get away from you, yeah. He's
He has
dashing.
more than 60?
Well, he's got 40-foot swim speed, and he's dashing, so 80.
So he got 80.
Plus, he was already a bit away from you.
Well, what's on your mic?
Go make it up,
I'm gonna
Sam.
tell.
You
I'm
got
gonna tell
120.
Ren.
Rag for
It
a
might
pop
be
filter.
better if there's more creatures to slow down the sun touched on their way to us.
Or if he goes and finds more. I mean, I have 120 feet on my
Why don't we
Eldritch
just
Blast.
get out of here?
So I'd like to at least take one more shot at him as he's leaving.
Okay. Make it with disadvantage, because it's under the water. But I'll allow it.
The first one is a 19.
Okay, that hits.
And the second one is an 11, so I'm guessing that one misses.
Okay, yeah, that does miss. The 19 hits, though. Nice.
Do you crit on a 19?
Yeah, but it wasn't a natural 19.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
I
understand.
crit on a on a natural 19. Yeah.
Got it.
Just 9 more damage.
Okay. As you fire your crossbow into the water, the force actually separates some of the waves, and you can see as the air penetrates into the water, the first bolt does find purchase, but the second one goes just behind him as he swims away. Catching that one glimpse, you do see that the fishman is escaping at an extremely rapid speed, and at this point you have no hopes of catching up. And so with that, you guys are out of combat,
Woo! And we didn't die.
and you didn't die.
We should probably fly the rest of us across,
I'm gonna swim.
right? No, but there was a big right. There was a big thing.
We all
I
have
just like
water
to make
walks still,
Arsino
too.
stressed out.
You do still have water walk.
I love you.
We do. We still have water walk, but you saw a big fish, like a big fish, right?
Well, now that we fought these, would I be able to assume it was one of these things?
You can tell that what you saw flutter across your vision was about the size of one of these.
Yeah, so it was just another one of
Oh,
these
so
fishy
you-
boys.
I was thinking about like a monster-sized fish. I thought we were about to get
Well,
chomped.
compared to me, it probably was.
Slightly bigger than taffy. Yep.
Slightly
the Kuatoa
bigger.
tend to be about 5,
Slightly bigger.
Slightly bigger than taffy.
4.5 feet.
Okay, yeah.
like
What about tree fitty?
Tree fitty. Yeah, that's a little bigger than taffy.
As
All right. Well, then yeah, let's water walk.
as things begin to wind down,
Some bad.
and you guys are conversing amongst yourselves, trying to figure out what to do next. Something catches your eye as out of several points in these structures step several small, dark-skinned gnomes who, up until a moment ago, you couldn't see.
Where are they?
There are a couple in the ramparts just near you.
I want to speak to them in Gnomish.
They answer back, but the dialect's a little bit different. What do you say?
Can we understand each other?
Seems so.
Okay,
What do you say?
What is this place? Who are these fish people?
This is Zorbus. This is our home. Who are you?
Are you friends with the fish?
Obviously not. Look at what they did.
They did this. They flooded your home?
I would guess so.
Oh. Well,
We can't understand this, right? They're in Gnomish right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not near us.
Yeah.
You still haven't answered my question.
I am Taffy. We are just passing through. On our way to Mount Vernrum.
Mount Vernrum.
Do you know that?
I do.
Checking your notes. DM checking his notes.
You see the gnome kind of turn and he says, "Get around. I believe these are friends."
We are friends.
You see another deep gnome step out who has a crown atop his head made of pure obsidian.
I want to kneel to him in a way that Taffy would know is custom to do in a gnomish society.
Make a performance check.
I want to show respect. Can I use the fancy dice?
Sure.
No, the other.
A deep courtesy.
God.
Don't be a dick about it.
Put some respect on my name.
What is it?
It is performance.
That's a 22.
Nice.
That was almost a 20.
She's
It was a
extremely
19.
charismatic.
Recalling
Flip
recalling
my buns.
how you were taught to treat your elders as a little gnomish girl, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like 2 months in the future.
Hey. That was funny, Sam.
You do a very slight curtsy that actually starts with a bit of a skip, so it's kind of like a fun thing.
How cute.
Oh my god.
And the king kind of looks at you and nods in acceptance and understanding.
Can I make a perception check to see if I see that?
You can see it. You see it happen.
Oh, dude,
You're
that's
all standing
exactly
near
what
each
I'm
other.
gonna do then too.
You-
I'm gonna
Well,
I'm not
I didn't
doing
know
it.
because Taffy is over there.
well, yeah. Now you can disregard that. Now I'm not moving you guys as
Yeah.
you are moving
I-
about.
I'm gonna speak back to the king or whoever and just tell him these are my friends. We're just passing through. We don't mean harm.
Well, if what you say is true and you're on your way to Mount Vernrum, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Oh no.
Is it going?
It's going to be quite difficult to get there now that the way is flooded.
Oh, the entire tunnel is flooded.
Yes.
Sick.
We didn't venture outside often, or really at all, but there was a way.
How deep is it flooded?
Man.
Where's the path? How far down?
Several stories, and, well, I'd imagine it's flooded for at least half a day's travel.
Could we, if we could hold our breath for a really long time, could we get there?
I don't think we can hold our breath for 2 days.
I'm not familiar.
Do you have
with-
any very long straws?
We could just connect all of the straws together.
Yeah.
as you're like trying to figure this out, you notice that he's actually glancing between all of you pretty quickly, like just trying to take it all in, as he comments that I'm not really familiar with what manner of being you all are, but I don't believe that you can survive underwater like those fish heads.
Yeah, I would be willing to bet that you're right. So what caused this flood? Where did it come from?
There, and he points to the hole that's now pierced. He said, and with it came the Kuatoa.
Oh no.
We've had run-ins with them in the past, but it's been pretty rare. As I understand it, they're part of an ancient sect of fishmen that await the return of their god.
Oh, everybody awaits the return of their god.
Not
So
everyone.
old.
I don't think we can understand him.
Oh,
No, we can't.
We've
They're-
switched over to
That's
common
true.
at this point.
He switched over to common, though the dialect
okay,
is
I
a
was
little
like-
off.
Now that
was like-
I was also talking to him. I totally forgot.
Well, now that we kind of established that we're all friends,
Yeah.
I imagined that we switched over.
Dost thou speaketh common?
Not like that.
The bigger problem, I'm afraid, would be navigating the tunnels that are swarming with the fishmen. They're a handful on land, but even more so under the water.
Well, how would you suggest us get out or get to Vernrum? Do we have to come back from where we started, or is there an alternate route?
He pauses for a moment and begins to stroke his chin.
Also, I appreciate that he didn't question having conversation with a freaking 11-year-old.
Perhaps there's some way that we can help each other out.
What do you have in mind?
Well, the fishmen are a problem for us both, no?
Yes.
I would like to see that problem dealt with.
What do you propose we do to deal with the fish?
Exterminate.
Eggs.
Taffy is role-playing tonight.
Just based on what we saw a moment ago, you seem quite capable, but perhaps not so much under the water. We could provide you with something that could make breathing a little easier.
So
But
cool.
we would rely on you to
I'm all for
exterminate
it.
any Kuatoa you come across along the way.
I think that we could take
Sure.
care of you.
I'll have to check with my
Agreeable
boss,
enough.
but sure.
I'm your boss.
It's a joke.
I know, mine was too.
All right. Well, follow me. And he begins walking back towards one of the larger tower structures.
Are we talking to the guy with the crown at this point? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I was just making sure.
May I ask, what is your crown made of?
Obsidian.
Nice.
It's
Mind
so
it,
beautiful.
mind it
so
myself.
dark. Oh my gosh, that is even cooler.
Is there a lot of it down here?
If you like that, you'll like where we're going.
Is there a lot of obsidian in this area?
There's a lot of many valuable gemstones in the area. Of course, we have trouble accessing now.
Right, with the water and everything. Could you tell me how it got that way? You know, in your own words.
How the water got here.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it always was, right?
We just discussed that, Will.
Very recently.
Right.
About a week ago,
Will. Right.
the
A
hole
week ago?
that you came through was
Right.
opened up
It was opened
and
up
water
by
came
the-
pouring out.
by the-
Right, okay. I just forgot how long it...
What were those things?
The kobolds?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm trying to figure out how can we
What a-
drain it then?
I mean... There is one obvious plan. It is a long play, though. But
I'm all ears.
you could work on liberating the slaves, and in exchange for their freedom, they dig a tunnel that reroutes the water that they've been...
What's
Rerouting here.
The
kobolds?
kobolds. They're enslaved by the drow.
What is a kobold?
They're the ones creating all this mess for you.
Have you ever seen anything
News
that
to
kind of
me.
looks like a dragon dog?
Smart, lizard-like folk. Very sneaky.
Smart-ish.
I've never
Very
seen
good
such
at digging.
a thing.
Anyway, they
Do you
built.
have-
They dug these tunnels. Could seem possible that in exchange for
Can I inside check that?
liberation, they might.
What, him
Help?
never having seen one?
Yeah. Yes.
Sure.
Maybe he knows them by a different name.
No. I don't get anything. I got a natural one.
Yeah, he's hard to read.
What'd you roll?
Higher than a 1.
Yeah, higher than a natural one.
I
That's
just
fine.
wanted to know what it was.
Did
He
you
responds
do you
again.
happen-
No, see.
Go ahead, sorry.
I don't mean to interrupt. No, I don't mean to interrupt. I wouldn't interrupt him.
He just basically reiterates that he's never seen something of that description in his life by any name. And he's
How
been
about-
around for a while.
How about brains with legs? Does that ring a bell?
No. A brain with legs? How would something like that survive?
I didn't know
That's
it could until
Kind of what we
yesterday.
were asking. That's what we were asking too.
It seems you bring with you a great deal of trouble.
Yep,
Well,
that's true.
We left behind a great deal of trouble.
Yeah, these 4 bring a lot of trouble.
What? No.
5.
Cheryl shoots him like some daggers.
5 now, according to the
It was
poster.
it was said with a smirk. You just can't see my smirk. But I'm
He doesn't
smirking.
Because
Smile.
it's dark.
Let's
I
hope
can
you don't
see.
leave any trouble in our wake.
Yeah, we hope not. Well, we might.
And as he says this, he steps into the larger tower as you all follow him and walk down a spiral staircase. You get the feeling that at some point you actually cross below the surface of the water as you see bits of water trickling in through the stone masonry where bits of it is flawed. Although you do take note that this must have been very well constructed to withstand the level of pressure that this structure would be under.
Dude, that is so cool.
As you continue your way down, he leads you through a series of tunnels. As you step, you hear the splash of water that's about an inch deep on the ground. Eventually, he rounds a corner and calls out, "Shedlug, you there?" "Yeah, I'm here."
Did we?
You hear like kind of a pause, and then he answers. He's like, "Not up to anything that's gonna blow us up, eh?" He says, "No, no, I wouldn't. No." He says, "All right then, I'm coming in." He kind of gives a special knock on the door. You hear the latch turn, and he opens it. Before you stands another deep gnome, and around him, various gemstones and paraphernalia. You actually hear the hum of machinery behind him. And as you lay eyes on what is making the noise, you see that it's actually a pump system that's running water up off of the floor to the exterior.
Wow, that's
So he's the reason for all the flooding.
What?
First shot back.
No, I wouldn't. Who are you? What can I do for you?
I'm gonna skip curtsy as well and say, "Hello, my name is Orsino." Right?
Yeah, sure. Something I can help you with?
I don't know.
Githrund then explains to him the situation. He says, "I believe Shedlug can take it from here. I need to see to defending what's left of our city. I'll leave you to it then." And he takes his leave, closing the door behind him. Shedlug then looks at all of you and says, "So, sounds like you need something to help you breathe underwater then?"
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Be helpful.
I think I've got something like that. Just bear with me as the dogs,
Kanan is home?
they're kind of loud. Just bear with me a second. I'll get right to work on that. Feel free to peruse any of the other wares. Sorry, the shop's a bit of a mess, you know. Just trying to keep my head above water. He kind of scurries off.
I'm looking for
That's funny.
glasses.
Okay.
Dude, yes. I'll help you look for those.
You don't have to make a perception check. I mean, it's laid out like a shop front, so it's not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Where are we at in relation to this? Like, are we in this building?
You're below the water and you went through a series of tunnels, so it's hard to say exactly. Cheryl, looking around, you don't find a pair of glasses, but you do find half of one. You find a monocle
Monocle.
Ooh.
that is comprised of a thinly sliced piece of topaz with a circle around the rim. It has a very slight amber light that radiates out from the center of it.
What happens when I look through it?
Is it magical?
When you look through it, everything takes on the same hue of amber as the topaz. It doesn't appear to give any magical effects.
Is he within like earshot? Like, could I ask him what this does?
He is. He's kind of thumbing through a chest full of various gemstones, some glowing, some not.
Yeah, I would say, what is this for?
Oh, that would be, well, we don't, some people said it's a kind of dumb invention. You don't have to buy it. We don't really, well, maybe you could use it.
What is it?
Sorry, it's a, I call it the monocle of Bright Eye. It actually charges from the sunlight. I tested it before, but I don't really venture out too much. It makes things brighter.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
How much to take this off your hands?
You have gold?
Some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Arsenault's got gold.
200 pieces of that should be good.
Is there any way you could knock the price off for some adventurers who are helping you with your fish problem?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh.
17.
Nice. Well, I mean, you put it that it's my own personal property, but the city's my home. I could let it go. I'll give you half off, 100 gold. Bingo.
I could do that.
All right. And he kind of he like looks back and forth between the chest that he was looking through and you, and he's like, you want that now or
He's making me so sad.
We could start a tab if that would be more helpful for you, because we may look at other things in here.
Yeah, sure. I've got lots of things, lots of stuff.
Interesting. All right, sorry.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, so sorry.
And he gets back
We'll
to
try
it.
not to interrupt again.
Does he happen to have any type of
Are there books in here?
something that could increase my armor class?
Or your age.
Looking around, most of what you see are gemstones and small items.
Okay.
You don't see any armor.
Well, I was thinking like a ring or something.
Yeah, like a ring of protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that.
Worth a shot.
So
but
then
in
Alex-
looking
On
for
Valpar.
that specific thing, you do find another ring. This one, it's slightly tarnished silver with a glowing jade gem in the center.
I would like to check that out and ask him what it does.
Okay.
Yep.
While you're doing
Yep.
that, Sarnor, you said you were looking for books in the area?
Or anything of interest to casters, really. But books, yes.
You don't see very many books. Again, it's mostly like gems and things made from gems, things with gems affixed to them. But you do come across the same ring that Taffy has found. As she pulls it up, you kind of eye over her shoulder, and you
Very
get the
nice.
feeling this could be useful to a caster.
Somebody may punch an 11-year-old.
As you're
18
looking,
in my mind.
as you're looking at the ring, you do see one more thing over her shoulder. You see a dagger.
Nice.
It's it has an obsidian blade with a silver handle, and on either side of the handle there are two obsidian gems that actually glow with like a dark purple.
I want to grab that too.
I grab it.
I want to try to beat him to it.
I grab it.
I'll say that since you're already holding the ring and he sees it first, he grabs it just as you're...
Can't hold it with your tiny little baby hands.
I'll flip him off.
And so reluctantly, you turn and you ask Shedlug about the ring that you hold in your hand. He's like, "Oh, you guys are finding all the good stuff. That's an arcane amplifier.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. That one people do like.
How
yes.
much?
It's 1,500 gold pieces.
What
But
does
it's
it do?
really good. It's really good.
What does it do?
Sorry, we don't have that.
It allows you to make spells stronger, and you can recharge it using your own magic.
Alex, why'd you let me like something so expensive?
Because that's how D&D works, man.
Mechanically, you can use an action to consume a level 3 or higher spell slot to restore the expended charge that it has. And whenever you cast a spell of level 3 or lower, you may expend the charge to cast that spell at level 3.
Level 9.
So basically,
You can bank a third level spell slot in it.
more or less.
So, real quick, Alex, what is the monocle?
You can't use that.
It does what again? It's charged by sunlight, and it gives.
You can use an action to expend the charge and activate the monocle for 4 hours. During the duration, the wearer can see as if they had dark vision.
Oh, perfect for you.
You said 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
It's for 4 hours, and it regains its expended charge after spending 1 uninterrupted hour in sunlight.
Oh,
That's cool.
that's cool. You could wear it as like a
While you're
necklace.
using it?
I mean, yeah, I don't see why you would want to do that, but sure.
Like to charge it is what I was saying.
Yeah,
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Why would you want to have
Dark vision.
vision in the sun?
In the sun.
Exactly.
we're good. I'm
Sorry,
not.
you were talking to Sam. I can't hear Sam.
And seeing Sarnoran holding the dark dagger that he picked up, he says, "Ooh, that's a favorite of mine. That one,
Stabs
that one,
people.
It does, but it does something else too. You see the 2 glowy things, and he actually gets real close to you. You can tell he's pretty excited about this one.
Uh-huh.
So inside of there, he starts explaining to you like through some manner of magics, he's stored energies inside of those that allows the user to deal a bit of extra damage to the target, and then actually switch places with that target as a teleport, expending one of the charges as a result.
Nice. How much for this?
That'll be it would be 2,200 gold pieces.
I immediately hand it back to him. Thank you very much.
It's one of my favorites.
Then I'm going to allow you to keep it.
Yeah, I would be sad to see it go.
I'm just gonna look around, Alex, and I'm assuming that if he doesn't have any armor, he probably doesn't have anything that would be focused like towards like I'm thinking about any kind of like bracers or like arcane wraps or something for a monk.
You don't really find much in the way of that. You actually, just looking at their clothing, you can see that they're dressed in pretty like drab attire. It doesn't look like they take to fashion very much. It seems like their affinity for gems and shiny things is basically the only bit of artistry that's exhibited in terms of what they wear and carry on them.
Okay, cool. Like just to clarify, not for fashion, for
Yeah, of
for
course. but,
strength-based things. Okay, cool.
they don't,
Just
basically what
double
I'm
check.
saying is they don't really care about clothes in that way. So you don't really find anything there. Sorry.
You're good. So, Cheryl, do I have all the gold? I don't know, guys.
You have a lot of
I
Or do
gold.
y'all have?
I had enough gold to cover it. I had enough
do?
gold to
Okay.
cover my monocle. I had
Me
enough
too.
to cover it at 202. I just didn't want to spend all of my gold on that. Alex,
Makes
what'd you call the monocle again?
What you laughing at, babe?
Monocle of Bright Eye. I also just realized that unintentionally we have now made an elephant with a bowler hat and a monocle.
And we made a joke.
I knew this.
A joke like last session about him having a monocle.
Whoops. Adorable.
Are we almost done here? Because the pups need to go out.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close.
Okay. I didn't know if I should go take them now or if I should wait till the end.
So as you all gather your belongings and things that you're interested in, you ask various questions to Shedlug, and eventually he finds the time to pull out 5 sapphires, one for each of you. They all glow with sort of a bluish hue. And as you gaze into it, you see that it swirls and makes ripples across the surface of the sapphire, like shining light through water.
Super cool.
He says these they're single use, so you want to be careful. But they'll let you breathe underwater for a full day, for 24 hours. I think. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Thank
We've
you.
been using these.
Thank you so much.
So I've been making a lot of them. You're welcome.
Wow.
I mean, as I understand it, you're kind of doing us a favor too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try our best.
Yeah. So, is there anything else I can help you with?
Maybe
Where-
just a hug.
All right.
Just want a hug. Don't make it weird. It was supposed to be sweet.
Sure. He kind of
make
sees
it
your
weird.
age and he's like,
doesn't
it's
wanna
just a
hug
kid.
you.
And he kind of gives you a hug. You get
I
the
was
feeling
talking
like
to Alex.
he doesn't really know like how to hug, and he's all right. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a
actually
kid.
18.
This is a child. Yeah.
So comfortable.
Why are you? It's supposed to be sweet.
Deep gnomes are usually pretty like dry, and he's pretty spirited in terms of, so he's
They're
just
making it weird.
yeah, he's been surrounded by like just dry toughness all his life, and then he's just came across a little
Dry
11-year-old that
toughness.
yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
Yeah.
well, Taffy hugged him.
Yeah. I'll save this for probably next time then, but I do want to ask them about how they get all of their gems and stuff. And if we may cross that area to be able to do that ourselves.
well we mine them. It's probably hard to see on your way in, but where the water's kind of falling over, there's a series of ladders and shafts that'll take you all the way down to where we're mining.
Great.
But that's not the way that you're going.
Okay. No, it's just, I asked because we're not, I mean, see, as you could see, we aren't well off in the ways of being able to purchase things. And so a lot of the things that we end up doing, we end up, it's kind of hard for us to live and to move and do what we do. So I was just wondering if it was possible for us to find that area and if we could mine something of our own and just use it in our next journey. But that's okay.
I don't see why not, but it's like I said, it's kind of in the opposite way, and it's hard enough to navigate underwater as it is. I wouldn't want
Yeah.
to use any more than the 24 hours you've got there.
Do these recharge?
Like I said, they're single use. The magic that I use for them is from me. I recharge them. So
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
thank
not a problem
you.
at all.
We appreciate this.
After they're done, I mean they're still really pretty.
Fair.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
If there's anything else I can do, just let me know. I'll be down here, just cooped up, doing my thing.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Before we go, just in case no one's ever told you before, leave this place one day.
Oh, I have.
I mean, like, leave.
It's cold. I don't.
Have a good day. And I just walk out.
Okay, bye.
That was not ominous at all.
Yeah.
Leave.
Leave before we kill you.
Only you guys would assume that.
And
that's
so
Yep.
you guys make your way back towards the spiral staircase that you descended to get down here, with instructions and these new sapphire water-breathing devices.
Stones.
You feel that maybe
Breathing
your adventure
stone,
through the
breathing
Underdark
stone.
is finally nearing its end. Just a bunch of fish and a bunch of water between you and Mount Vernrim. And that is
freezing
where
cold.
we will pick up next time.
Hey, Alex, does my monocle have a charge on it right now, or is it
Yeah, it
uncharged?
has a charge.
Okay.
So then
currently has
whenever
a
your
charge.
dark vision runs out and Taffy has no more spell slots, you could use your monocle.
Yeah.
It's pretty perfect.
I'm the fanciest elephant.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't giving up that dark dagger for cheap because
no, I mean-
that let me just say that item is badass.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
So stoked about the fact that you guys have made it to Zorbus
Yes.
and
Zorbus.
Zorbris, sorry.
I like the name of it.
Orbeez?
And you guys got to fight some fishmen. Found a completely submerged city. Who knows where you guys are end up next? Getting very close to Mount Vernrim.
Yeah.
You do.
No.
I'm stoked. I'm so ready. So anybody that's still watching, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys had fun through all the crazy antics and the top hat monocle wearing elephants.
He's gonna be the fan favorite.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
I'm
update
okay
his
with it.
art to have a little monocle.
Should be easy enough to get that
Oh
added.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
I might even be able to add that myself.
Yeah,
We'll
you
see.
probably
We'll
could.
try. If you guys are interested on seeing what the hell is going on, what's happened so far, you can check us out on YouTube. We have all of our previous episodes up there. If you're watching us on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button down below. We post new videos every Saturday, and I try to post some other D&D content along the way.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, hop in our Discord. We share lots of stuff and behind the scene photos. We also have pictures of the pups in case you're interested.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
There's an
Alex,
entire
roll
subsection
dice.
for creatures.
and we rolled dice in the chat. Also, Alex, you've been requested to post this picture in the Discord, the one that's on screen right now. City Guard asked you to earlier, so you have to post that for him.
Yes.
Oh, this one. Yeah, okay.
So, yeah. Come hang out with us.